All
That
right,
was
all
a
right.
riot.
I love that intro so fucking
What
much.
was
That
that?
was great.
I
Thank you.
love that.
I feel
Yeah.
seen.
Yeah, I was busy today. I had to do two videos today, so
Man, that
yeah,
was really rad. Thank you.
yeah, no problem, man. I had to do something a little special for your first time, so yeah. So I'll let Johnny introduce like he always does. Go ahead, Johnny.
Yeah, man. Well, we're here with a brand new episode of How'd We Get Here? And this is like an open mic night, but it's mostly so we can introduce the fellow we've been trying to get on here since we used to be called something else. We used to try to get him on, and he was quite standoffish. He'd always be like, oh. But like he's kind of loosened up, you know. He's kind of like Frankie goes to Hollywood, told him he relaxed. He goes to it, you know, and like now we got him here, gonna let him introduce himself. He's muted. Why are you goosing yourself, man?
My dog's freaking out.
Okay.
I want to hear it. It's okay. Let him holler.
But yeah, man, we got Mr. Norton Sinclair. Some people know him as Dean. Yeah, I know him as Norton. And
I'm
here
pumped. I'm excited to be here. Thank you so much.
dude, you should do this more often, man. Like you got the voice for it, man. Like I was saying, you kind of sound like the movie trailer guy.
Look,
you know, like this
I
summer.
ain't gonna lie, I had to check it out one time.
Yeah.
Oh
You know,
golly.
you think you sound like that until you hear your voice. You hear your own voice, and then you're like, "Holy shit!" It sounds like an idiot.
So
I don't like hearing it.
we purposely kept it kind of mysterious for the people that aren't in our group chats and stuff. So
Yes.
if anyone isn't familiar with our podcast and thought maybe we'd be getting like a Chip Zdarsky or some shit like that, forget about that shit. We got something even better. We got Dean. We got Norton St.
This is
Clair
amazing.
on the podcast. Yes, this will be much more entertaining. I guarantee you.
His silhouette does look famous, you know, like glasses, you know, the haircut. So yeah, I would think Chip, honestly.
You know why I had to get those new glasses? So I got my first pair of glasses ever, right? And I'm wearing them at work. And my town's biggest creeper, like the biggest pervert in the entire town, he walks
How many
up
do
to
you
me
have?
and he look just one's like, but he's real
Okay.
bad. And he walks up and he looks at me and he goes, "We have the same glasses." And I
Instantly, you're like,
"Yeah, I ordered new glasses immediately,
Right
right away."
I can already see you thinking, like, oh, hell no. You have a
So I
lot of
went to
characters in your town, man. That's all I have to tell you. You have a lot of characters in your town that are interesting. Let's just say
You know what it
that.
is? It's a small town, so you know everybody. Like you just know everybody. It's kind of like that show, Northern Exposure. You just know every single person in the town, so
That's the
you know
Canada
everybody's
one, right?
business. What's
It
that?
had the moose. I remember that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
The moose.
yeah. I'm showing my age. I'm showing how old I am.
That's okay. It seems like we're on the same age.
Well, if anyone follows you on socials, they kind of know.
Yeah.
You're not too shy about
Yeah,
your
some
private
fucker
life
called
on
me-
socials.
Some fucker on Twitter one time was like, "What are you, 40?"
It's like,
Ding, ding,
Like-
ding! We've got a winner.
Yeah, it was like 45.
you are? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now your glasses, man. You got kind of that brick top kind of vibe going now. Yeah, I dig it, man.
Well,
I dig
thank
it.
you. I appreciate it. Hey, I went to a mini independent Comic-Con today.
Today,
for
I
all
saw
the
that.
nerds.
Oh, I
And
haven't
it
seen
was-
that. What happened?
It was wild. It was so cool. Me and my brother went. We walked in and we walked up and Chuck Forsman was there, right? So we walk up to Chuck Forsman and because he did
Slasher,
Halloween,
Avenger.
and he did End of the Fucking World. So I walked up
Yes.
to him and I was like, "Hey man, you getting that Netflix money?" And he's like, "No, I'm super poor." I was like,
you
"Oh,
told
right."
that to me. Well, he was nice to answer you. You know?
Yeah, he was cool. He was really funny. And I was like, "Hey, What about New York Ninja 2? Do you have any copies of that? Is it out? Can I get it? Do you guys know what New York Ninja is?
Is
No.
that one of rare
You ever
ones that
hear of
he
Vinegar
made?
Syndrome? They do like really weird, strange 80s movies and
No.
like rehash them. Well, he did a comic for New York Ninja. So I asked him about New York Ninja 2 and he's like, it got canceled. I'm like, oh.
You're
He's
just bumming him
bad
out,
luck.
man.
I know.
I was like, I hope you have a good one.
Damn.
I promise you, after you make him remember that stuff, he wasn't.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh like that, but it's just.
Yeah, it was a
Got
bummer.
canceled.
Who else did I meet? What's his name? Matt Emmons was there.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
the gardener guy and all that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. He's got these really, really rad Rizzo print zines that he's putting out. I got like 4 of them. The paper stock's super heavy. It's like tricolor. They smell good, like that real inky old school
Mhm.
paper.
Oh yeah, that's a sexy smell.
Yeah, it's great. It was great. And he was a super
He
nice
is.
guy too. So
That's a good thing. Like those independent, like those little Comic Cons, even New York City Comic Con, they didn't have that many, fans around the table. Like Jeremy, who is it? Jeremy Bastion.
Jeremy
They-
Bastion,
yeah, he didn't have anybody around his table, and he's a great artist in detail. It's just, it's
Yeah.
great. It's great for us that we we have
They-
that in there.
They got to. That's. I just went on one last week about that fucking. They got to start changing the names of these things. Like, stop calling it fucking Comic Cons.
Media Con.
Call
Oh.
it like Fan
like pop
Expos
culture
or some
something.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Montreal's been announcing their lineup: 20 actors and celebrities, 3 comic
Okay.
creators so far.
Yeah.
I'm like, get
That's it?
the fuck out of
Just
here. Well,
3?
it's coming in July, so they're slowly like letting the announcements come out. But I mean, so
Yeah.
far it's 20 to 3, and it's called a
Dang.
Comic Con. I mean, come on, fuck.
that's rough. You should
Because-
come down to the New York one.
Yeah, because on Thursday and Fridays, nobody. Saturday and Sundays, fuck that. No. I get lost by the crowd. Shut up. I get lost by the crowd. But yeah.
You get lost
Thursday
on
and
a
Fridays,
Friday, okay?
yeah, that's true. By Friday, you still get lost. But Thursday, it's a beautiful, not that many people. But they should give it another name. That way, the comic creators have more. I don't know, something like that.
When was it you went? You won. It was a couple years ago.
2 years ago. Last year.
2
it
years
wasn't
ago,
even ago.
Then Elle and
This year
Dean
I'm going-
are vets of the Comic Con in New York, right?
Yeah.
Oh, she is. I'm not. I had to ask her
but-
for a ton of advice. How many times have you been?
13 times?
Jen is here.
12 times? 13 times?
Oh, what's up, Jen? Jen Rich
Hey,
in the
what's up,
house.
Jen?
One of
Wait.
the nicest folk you can meet on Twitter. There's less
He
and
is
less
one
of
the
them.
nicest
So
people on Twitter.
yeah, she reads a lot of comics too. Some good taste. Oh, we got fucking Saint in the house. Look at that.
Yes, L.
How's it going, Saint?
Stop.
Saint's
Don't
in the
mess
house.
with me like
Look,
that.
Saint's in the
What's
chat,
up?
man.
And
Hey, big slurp. We can't hear you, dog.
Oh, same.
oh my god.
Are you gonna say something, Saint, or are you not gonna say anything? Okay, then
No,
I'll say anything.
he's like, fuck it, ain't worth it.
But
He's gonna have to
new comic.
The moment has passed.
anything he says here about Elle, he's gonna have to like. It's gonna be 20-fold when they record like We Connect or some shit. She'll just be riding him the whole time. So I feel him. I feel him. Choose your battles, man. I
My
feel you.
mic is can y'all get my mic is messed up? That's what's going on.
Yes.
Oh,
Your mic is working now.
Oh, if it's working now, then
That's
all I said.
impersonating.
I'm flattered enough that he's been. Oh my god!
I don't even know who's been impersonating who anymore. I just go with the flow.
Yeah.
I feed her all the good lines and come back. She just call me real quick, and I just tell her what to say to people.
But This
Where
year's
is
New York
he? How
Comic
come
Con,
she's
we
not
have
on
more
here?
people coming with us. Michael's supposed to be coming with us. I need to touch base with him.
Yeah, is he still
That was-
coming?
Yes, yeah. He should. He's a man of his word. Trust me, he will go. It's just at the last minute, he's like, I'm gonna go, but he will go. I know.
So, Norton, man, you went and got your haircut this week, right?
Oh, son of
Yeah.
a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you met up with Stacy again, and if I'm not mistaken, that's your
What is
hairdresser's name, right?
Yeah, that's her name. This time they saw me coming.
Stacy's mom has got it going on.
Story time. Here we go.
When I walked in, so the last time I was in there, I was talking all out of pop.
Sounds about right.
Nope.
Did we lose him?
I think
Yep.
I think he's probably coughing. He probably took a drag and now he's coughing. So, is he on mute
He's
or
sick.
what?
I can't
Oh.
see. It doesn't. Sound
We lost him.
Oh no.
The
Oh,
Stacy
no.
story was the Stacy
Oh,
story is a good
no.
story. Yeah. Oh, I can't.
So,
You're
what
making him out
does-
to sound like John Arbuckle from Garfield, man. Like now I really need to hear the story.
he doesn't have that much to say, John Barkle, actually, if you think about it. Does he?
Back
Al.
in the day when I first started.
Oh.
What is it? L hop on. Can you hop on now?
She must be
Let's
still
see.
sick with her paperwork. She got shot.
You guys got to give me like 2 minutes before I can pull on my L persona.
Okay.
I can't just do it like
Well,
that.
since
Oh,
we're having some technical difficulties, man, me and Joe, we had a pretty rad week. We got to do something really cool for a friend of ours. Our buddy Adrian Eric's got a new Kickstarter that's coming out, and we got
Tuesday.
on Tuesday on the 2nd. We got to,
Consider?
we got to do the video for his Kickstarter, and we're gonna play that for you guys live here on the episode since Adrian gave us permission to do that. So here we go.
Oh, cool.
Hello, Kickstarter. I'm Johnny.
And I'm Joe from the How'd We Get Here podcast. And it's our pleasure and privilege to present you Adrian Kaloric's new Kickstarter campaign for The Sitter.
That's right, Joe. From the creator of Scout Comics, Tricovi, the Slav with no remorse, comes the fateful tale of Finn, a babysitter who took a job on the wrong.
Whoa, what the are you talking about? I don't think we read the same book, man.
Oh, yeah, I know. I just was, doing my sitter.
All right, man, all right. Now that I think of it, can we swear on a Kickstarter video?
Yeah, man, I think with the language in this book, the situations, and all the not safe for work books they sell here on Kickstarter, I'm pretty sure we're safe there, bro.
All right, I got you, man, Anyway, this book is about a giant entity that shows up in Edmonton and sits in a field and symbolizes and represents the worst day of Finn's life and is the catalyst that drives the story of his sitter.
Hell yeah, man. It's just incredible. It has this killer twist that, in my opinion, hits just perfectly and is on par with the twist from the movie Barbarian. I am so excited for this campaign, and I cannot wait to have a physical copy of this hilarious cult classic in the making in my hands.
Hell yeah, man. This story is wild, inventive, and Adrian Kaloric kicks down doors that show what can be done, both with psychological horror and comedy in comics, and the way he blends the two together is just masterful.
Oh man, you got that right. Adrian has really outdone himself, not just with this book, but also with this campaign. I absolutely love how he's keeping everything so simple and reasonably priced. I mean, look at this, a slick and thick 38-page issue at $1 for the digital, and it's only $12 for the physical copy. It's got 3 regular covers that you can pick from, or you can get all 3 of them for $30. 2 of them, they're drawn by Adrian himself, but one, it's drawn by the spectacular Dylan Corbison.
True that. And let's not forget about the super rare Lane Lloyd variant, limited to only 20 copies, man. God damn, that's sweet.
Yeah, dude, it's super gorgeous. But he also has some really rad add-ons for this campaign too, right?
True. Adrian is keeping this campaign lean and mean, and he's offering people the opportunity to buy Dylan Corbiser's Metalhead Samurai for $10 a copy, or at a slight discount, you can get all 3 variant covers for $25. Yo, Johnny, do you hear that?
Yeah, man, that's pretty epic, man. What is that?
That's the Sitter theme song, man, called Nowadays, created by Canadian artist Fat Sexy Beats.
It's a cassette single, right, man? With the cardboard slider box and everything?
Yeah, man, it's the perfect add-on for all you retro collectors.
Sick, man. Adrian is so awesome. And dude, I am just so proud of him for all his growth he's made as a creator. His art in this book is so confident. His characters are so fun and different from anything else out there. His coloring, it's always been on point, but damn, man, in this comic, it literally glows with how lush and just vividly maniacal his landscapes and city sidewalks are. And man, his writing and his humor in this book, I am not kidding. All the jokes in this book land, like all of them. I physically laughed out loud and hard several times while reading this. But dude, it's not just his jokes, his characters themselves, they're just so rich, and it's like you get them right away. His setup for this story is magnificent. I am completely hooked. I cannot wait for more, and I urge people to please not sit on the sitter. Back this book, yo.
Adrian's sophomore effort does not disappoint. He tells a unique tale with sharp and witty dialogue and exuberantly vibrant visuals, all delivered with that choleric charm. So don't be a hippy-dippy prick. Back this book.
All right.
That was awesome.
That was a rad video. That was a really well done video.
Adrian is such a great interviewer and interviewee. Also, he's amazing. He's just great. Every time I see an interview, if someone doesn't have anything to say, he has something to say. But he drives the show. But he's amazing. Just letting everybody know, and the audience, whatever.
Yeah, he's super nice guy. Funny as hell too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. And his personality comes through in his books like full. You know, he doesn't hold back, and the books are definitely a good representation of Adrian and his sense of humor and his sensibilities. So yeah, it's always a fun read.
What is
I don't. Comic book, yeah, his comic book shop's called the Comic Slut in the book. I thought that was really funny too. Like I totally shop there, but it totally gets shut down in my state. There ain't no way. Like they'd be like,
oh,
That's
damn, really that's right?
It probably gets shut down almost everywhere because those hippy dippy pricks.
yeah, I don't live in a Rob Zombie movie one. Like I think that's
No, I'm just saying, like it's just so sad. That's not bad, but I guess my mind is too open-minded. I guess where I'm like, that's not bad, but that's in my mind though.
I would also shop there.
Right? It's a well, looky, Cookie. Oh, wait, who's the real saint and who's the other saint?
I think that's L. I think that's the real
This
thing.
is gonna be
What is happening right now?
Yeah, because look at the icon. That's Shrek kissing Santa. That's L.
She
Neither-
couldn't help.
Hey,
She
what's
couldn't
up,
help
guys?
herself.
It's me. It's your
See,
boy.
Yeah, it's your boy.
Boy.
Hey, Nate, how do you do that, man? Are you AI?
Not
Yeah.
AI. I think the one at the bottom might not be real though.
Yo, don't forget to vote for Breath
Don't forget to
Fire
sub,
3,
click
you
the
know,
like.
Capcom.
that's why, man. You never see L never goes live, and never will you see like Sate and L ever live at the same time because you can't, because they're the same person.
Not us going live all the time though.
Wait.
We live on live.
Wait. No. Oh, yeah.
Hold on, let me take this off before my computer crashes because it's.
Before you got cut off, Dean, you're talking about your hairdresser, Stacy.
Yeah, the story.
Oh, yeah. I just babbled. I was so lit up. I just babbled to you guys for like 2 minutes, and then I was like, "Is this even working?" Yeah. So I spoke really inappropriately while I was getting my hair cut because I took a lot of Klonopin last time, and this next time that I went in to get my hair cut, there was like religious propaganda on the walls, and right when I walked in the door, one of them goes, "Praise him," and the other ones go, "God is good," and I'm like, "Oh no." So it was quite apparent that I should not be speaking offensively while getting my haircut. I didn't say shit while I was getting my haircut.
He was speaking in parcel tongue.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
Russell?
They said not today.
And the woman who was Stacy, who was cutting my hair, who I was very inappropriate with last time, told me that her favorite candy is Reese's peanut butter cups, but she hates the peanut butter. So she eats the chocolate off of them like a rabbit and then throws the peanut butter away. And I was like, huh, Stacy, that's wild.
But she must suck them though, because you said she doesn't have any teeth, right?
Yeah, she doesn't
So
have
she must
any
have
teeth.
to suck her candy to get like the chocolate off, and
She
then
does
once the
that thing-
chocolate like absorbs, she spits out probably the peanut butter part. No.
Oh, spit in my mouth, girl.
Do you know how people don't have any teeth and they do that thing where they suck their lips in?
And they do
Like
the pop.
that's what she does, and I can see her in the mirror. And when she trims my beard, she puts her fingers up by my nose, and they smell like Marlboros and like cotton candy lotion.
I even I said that.
Yeah,
Old ladies, eh?
Oh shit!
it's not unpleasant. I'm gonna tell you, it's not unpleasant.
Is it old 80s starter pack? Is that what it is? Marlboro.
Sounds like your
Oh.
mom.
It sounds like a skit from My Name Is Earl, man. Like I literally like is Jason Lee sitting next to you getting his haircut, like, hey Dean, you know, like
The town's wild up here. It's really weird. It's weird. Our claim to fame is a famous country singer. And I live right next to Saratoga, New York, so potato chips. That's our big thing. We say that we invented potato chips.
Oh.
Wait, you guys are Canadian. Do you guys get covered shed chips?
Covered shed chips. I haven't heard of
storm
it.
chips?
So.
No,
Not here. Maybe in other parts of other provinces, but not in Quebec.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Are those the people who invented chips?
Yeah,
No,
that's who
they're
invented
just
chips.
this really good Canadian potato chip company.
Okay.
And I spent $100 on buying a case of potato chips and having them shipped here. I was so into it.
yeah, potato chips were like actually invented by like a guy at a restaurant, right? He just like was cutting his fries weird and like made them, and some guy liked them, and
I have no clue. Saratoga claims that they're that they invented the potato chip.
What full dress? Do you guys have full dress chips?
Hell yeah, full dress
What
chips.
what do those taste like?
Like
All dressed.
everything.
Then, well, take barbecue,
Okay.
like not the sweet mesquite ones, but the
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 smoky.
saltier. Yeah, not the sweet ones, and put vinegar on them and eat those, and that's like all dressed
Okay.
with vinegar. It's like a mix between barbecue and vinegar, basically, is what it is.
I love them.
Yeah.
I heard about them on Letterkenny.
Yeah, they're good. They're good. Great show. Well, the earlier
Great show.
seasons are anyway.
I still haven't watched the latest one.
Shoresy's good because it makes me think of the earlier
I
seasons of
love
Letterkenny.
Shorzy.
Yeah, it's good.
And because Shorzy was so good, I just started Ted Lasso. And so
Okay.
that is an amazing show so far. I said I don't know why. At first I watched when I saw like promos for it, I thought it was like political. So I just like
You never.
I just because it was always him just like in this like political like post. That's what at least that's what I thought real quick. And I was like, I'm not, fuck that.
Oh,
Then I saw it,
And,
and I heard it was about soccer. I was like, okay, let me.
but Ted Lasso is one of those shows. It's a great palate cleanser. Like you're having a shitty
It
day.
has
Those-
been. It
Social
really
media's
has
been full of shit, and you just need something good and wholesome to make you feel good. Ted Lasso's a great show to watch to make you feel like there's still hope in the world.
That's what I've been doing today. Like I wanted to get up. I haven't been on TikTok or Twitter really fucking my brain up. I've been watching Ted Lasso be nice to people. I'm like, I could be like that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to myself. I was like, man, I could be like that, but it seems like a whole lot of work, man. Don't spoil it for me, but I'm almost convinced he's making those biscuits, but I haven't gotten to that.
Wait, oh my god.
I just started. I'm like 5 or 6 episodes in.
So good.
I like how you called them biscuits.
His wife just came to visit. and that's weird, awkward. It's making me cringe a little bit, but I'll get through it.
But it's funny how you talk about social media, and I was thinking of this the other day, and now the younger generations, right? I think in another 15 years, AA meetings are just going to be just full of fucking people that just are fucked up from social media and can't get away from it and are like suicidal from being online too much.
Also, comic threads. I hate you guys for bringing Twitter comic drama to threads because literally it'll be like threads is so chill, and now all of a sudden all these people are coming in and joining comic threads and flooding it with drama from Twitter.
I don't know.
I'm still saying no to threads.
That's not me. I didn't do that.
It's not you, but I'm not saying you. I'm saying like like a bunch of comic Twitter
threads fill me full of dread just because when I go on there, all I ever see is people talking about Batman, dude. Like that is just the most funny comic book community I could think of, man.
That's kind of what I like about it is like it hasn't really been infiltrated by a lot of people who are like, well, did you ever read issue 36?
Did you ever read issue 36?
I don't know if it's really been infiltrated by people that read, to tell you the truth.
No, to be honest, no.
There's a lot of pictures. I'm telling you that most. I just scroll and look at pictures and like them and keep going.
But then once I started to see like the drama that's been going on Instagram and Twitter on there, I said, no, go back. Go back.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be fun. This is memes.
Twitter's
I keep the drama for our chats, right? I don't.
There we go. That's better.
Originally, and then it was like I was like, is this Joe? Because I promise you, an hour later, my whole feed on Threads was about that.
Okay. I didn't want to talk about this, but because of everything that happened,
I'm curious.
Let's say, what was the photo episode you guys did last? Quiet on the Set?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's the Ed Piscor thing, and then
motherfucker.
And then there's
the cat. I was like, God,
Elena's. Then there's the Alanis Morissette, John Coulier thing that I found out too this week.
Oh yeah, that's
what?
wild. I
wasn't even aware of. So now I don't know if it's because I saw these things and now the algorithm is just feeding me like pedophile. And
oh my god!
What's the other one? Elle educated me on it. When it's teenagers, it's
a phoebophile or something.
A phoebophile?
A pedophile or something like that. Anyway,
an edophile.
Yeah. What is that?
I never heard of
that. That's a person that's into older teenagers, but they're still underage, from what I understand.
Like they have to have gone through puberty.
Joe,
pedophile is creepy.
That's what Alanis Morissette was doing.
What?
No. When she was 17 years old, she
allegedly.
No. When she was literally 17 years old, she was dating Dave Coulier from Full House when he was 35 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
and
my God.
All those songs.
Canadian Treasure.
And if you go by the lyrics of the songs, she was giving him head in a theater. So
that Canadian Treasure.
Depends on the movie, I guess.
She is. I hear her songs every day. Every day. I never get old. I never gets old neither.
She didn't do anything really wrong though, Juan. So you shouldn't feel really bad about listening.
Oh, okay.
Well, it depends on the movie still.
Yeah, Elephant's a winner.
The movie.
Well, I don't want to hear the winner about the blood job in the theater.
That song was her working through her trauma or whatever. She went through it, I guess, man. Like she's the victim here. Like I don't want you to you brought her up, but Dave Coulier, the guy from Full House, is like if you're gonna stop paying attention to anybody, he's the dude that you should give up.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, no, not Morissette, not her.
He's easily the most likable face. You know what I mean? He's.
Oh, thank
God.
God.
He's a cut out
that's
guy,
why.
right?
He just looks like such a happy person.
I know.
Yeah, but on the show, didn't he wasn't he a puppeteer guy?
Oh yeah,
he had.
I don't trust
Woody the Woodchuck.
anyone that does comedy with a puppet. That's a red flag. Right there. That's a red flag. Sorry, Jeff Durham. Is it Jeff Durham that does all the?
Yeah, it's Jeff Durham. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not passing any judgments, but you're probably a really nice guy. But I mean,
Didn't he get called out?
right
Didn't
now,
he?
putting down the puppet, crying.
Well, no, he got in trouble for being a racist, right? Isn't like hell of his puppets like based off of racial stereotypes?
Aren't most like white stand-up comics over a certain age racist though? I feel.
Jim Henson, he was a great.
He wasn't
he
wasn't a stand-up comedian.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like Jim Henson. He was amazing. Thank
I feel
God.
like most of them have been accused of something at some point. If you're in comedy, you're gonna be prepared to get accused of something.
A lot of people named on the list because of Diddy. So,
but did Joe's original thing that he was talking about, like, yeah, man, I kind of warned you that like I was going to kick that open. Like it's been talked about for a long time, like on YouTube. Like there's been like they've been attacking each other. Like I said, the whole Minecraft community, like it depending on where you look, man, there's always been, but like it's kind of bubbled to the surface, and now even like normies are getting in on it. So yeah, get ready for like everybody. Wait for
Minecraft is fighting about what?
No, Minecraft YouTubers
game?
Minecraft YouTubers being predatory, man. There's hell of them that have been.
Oh yeah. Oh, I thought you meant like the Minecraft community was like fighting about Dave Coulier. I was like, what?
No. I was saying like there's been communities and bubbling under the surface for a long time.
Oh, tons.
The FGC community went through it a while back too. They were fucking the Smash community had pedophiles in it.
And then even in the comics thing, man, like the same day that Warren Ellis got canceled, Cameron Stewart got canceled too, but like it got blown over because everybody got dogpiled on Warren Ellis, but he was caught like talking to 16-year-old girls, and like I haven't heard anybody really say anything about him, and I you know what I mean? So I think that's probably going to come back up.
And I cringe when I see these grown men posting in the comic book community, posting their daughters and stuff on like their pages and being like, oh, she's so into comics, blah 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 blah, my beautiful daughter. Stop doing that, because 85% of your community are a bunch of fucking creeps. Let's be real. Not you guys. You guys get past. Oh no, I'm just kidding. Not y'all.
No, but it's true. That is.
I don't know. I cannot count on two of my 5 hands like how many creeps have accosted or made weird comments over the years on comics Twitter.
Yeah.
But look, just when I was in high school, right?
Weird Twitter DMs.
What's that?
From dudes? Did you ever get any weird Twitter DMs?
Oh, not from people I know and people I don't know. So yeah, it was constant.
Yeah. Oh.
And it's so wild, like, because you know my whole thing is I don't go on camera. I look like my profile picture, but I just don't. It's icky to me. It's always been icky to me. And Cookie, I don't know how you deal with it, because I'm sure you being on lives, you probably get it worse.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
From the young
friends, though, you know.
From the youngins and stuff.
Over 18.
But I mean, if I think back, like back in the 90s, we didn't have social media and all that shit, and all the girls I knew all dated like much older guys.
Oh,
like,
I dated 24-year-old
like,
in high school.
16, all the 16, 17-year-olds were all dating 22 and up.
Yeah, you should get someone to record it.
Like, that was like the normal thing, right? It was like, oh, it's fine, whatever.
And even, well, one of the most extreme was even my neighbor, one of my good friends. She was dating a guy that was 30. At 17, she was 16, 17. And her mom couldn't do anything because the legal age of consent is 16, but you can't do shit if she's 16 and consenting. So we often went over there on Christmas Eve for suppers, and this dude's here with the family eating supper with it, and she dated him for 2 or 3 years. So,
but you know what it is? Your brain is not developed yet. So 18, 17-year-old me was like, this is perfectly fine. Like, I'm grown too, basically. But now as like an adult and like a mother, it's disgusting. It skeeves me out. I think about all the guys who I dated when I was that age, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Right.
Disgusting. And like, where are you now? Because I'm sure you're like 60. And it's like, ugh.
Still dating 18.
Still dating, right?
Yeah.
Oh, was that one line in that one movie? They're still the same age or something like that. Woody has.
Oh, I get older, they stay the same age.
That's the one. Yeah. But that was the one. I always heard that. I was like, what the fuck?
You're like, that sounds like a tattoo idea.
A tramp stamp.
Tramp stamp.
Tramp stamp right there.
Wow.
I feel bad for Jim Rugg in the situation.
Yeah,
Jim Rugg,
That's what we were saying in the chat. Yeah.
And people are like, screw Jim Rugg. He knew, he was in on it. Like, come on.
I don't think that's
He's gotta
something that you could be in on this specific situation. I feel like
Yeah,
a
because it
lot
was in
of
DMs, right? Like Johnny doesn't know what the fuck I'm sending. Like,
yeah.
I often talk to Elle, Cookie, and Johnny, like Adrian, like just straight DMs. Johnny doesn't have a fucking clue what I'm telling him. Like, I could be being the biggest creep to them, and he wouldn't know.
I mean,
Right,
Joe
exactly.
does,
You know, like
pick picks. Those are pick picks.
I have no idea about. I have no idea about.
After all this shit went down, I was like, "Elle, is it still cool if I send you the pickle videos? Are you? Is it being misinterpreted as sexual?"
That's good that you asked. You know, you may
Yeah,
never
you
know.
get consent.
Yeah, you're asking like, hey,
The concept.
okay. I was like, that's a true friend right there.
No, if
You know, no
anybody
matter
in
what.
in like our community gets investigated, we all know who it is.
It's
gonna
the
be
one that
Phil.
plays Minecraft.
Why did we all
Phil.
stop and like?
Phil sends
Wait.
mass memes and videos, and I'm like, Phil, these all could be misconstrued. Every single last thing you send can be misconstrued. And then it's so funny because I have other friends who know him too, and they'll send me memes and gifts, and I said, did Phil send you this? And they said, yeah, I got it from Phil. And I said, Phil, you dirty dog.
Phil is an edgy boy, though. He's an edgy boy. Yeah.
But yeah, man, I agree with Norton.
Oh.
Like, I feel bad for Jim Rugg because like it almost seemed like to this point, like he has to completely throw Ed under the bus, right? To like kind of walk away with saving any kind of face at all, and that even if you think it's gross, like that's a good friend, you know. I know it's
probably more publicly than it is privately too.
Yeah,
to an
I
extent,
think so
because
too. Yeah.
I'm friends with people who I'm like publicly I don't know you. I do not.
What do you mean by publicly? Is this public?
No,
we talk to each other.
We're public.
So, social media, yeah, social media.
We're public friends.
And it's almost like Jim Rugg apologizing for it, which he shouldn't have to do.
Well,
you know,
I mean, history has proven that Ed Piscor does not handle controversy well. Like when the whole mouse cover came out, he just kind of goes on. He gets defensive and right away confrontational instead of being like, "My bad, it was poor judgment on my part." He gets confrontational right away. So he's not very good when it comes to people coming at him and criticizing him. He doesn't know how to handle that situation very well. And like a lot of people,
he loves to find himself in bad-looking situations. Man, let's just not even.
Dear.
The language he's used in the past, like the mouse cover.
From a speculative perspective, you know, I don't want to say, you know, in a couple years he's probably just going to be out putting out work like nothing happened, because that seems to be the nature of these kind of things. But also, I mean, if that means I could sell some of my collector covers, I mean,
get that money, girl. I mean, get that money off his name, you know.
It
depends. My family.
It depends, right? It depends if more shit comes out on him, like where he's maybe acted on this stuff, or you know, then it's harder to come back from. But if it was just a few isolated incidents, like if it's not like
at this point, in my opinion, he's acted cringe on Maine. Basically, like he didn't send pics. He didn't like. I don't think that he said he wanted to meet her. I didn't see that in any of the things that he sent. I know he wrote long paragraphs after like the screenshots, but like she didn't really have any proof for that. Not that I'm calling her out on it, but I'm just saying like some of the things that she alleged in the in her dialogue, that would have been neat to see, like him going gaga over her schoolgirl outfit. Like that would have been a nice receipt.
But it also brings up a point where it's so important that parents, and even in schools, they're teaching digital literacy now. It's so important to teach your kids, if you feel uncomfortable, disengage. The fact that she kept entertaining him, I said, girl, at any point you could have just blocked.
This goes
or even
probably because it was. You
know, no. It's not on her though. He is the 40-year-old. He is the 40-year-old superstar. That.
But as a parent, I'm like, girl, if you feel uncomfortable, then take it to your parent, because she didn't take it to her parent. She took it to the internet.
That's kind of like the whole like quiet on set thing, where they're after the fact. They're like, as an adult, I see this now
Yeah.
that this behavior was fucked up. Like a lot of times
But
they don't even
But
realize
I
they're
feel
in
it's a
a
little bit
fucked up
different because it's
situation.
2024,
Yeah.
and the internet
Yeah.
and social media
Yeah.
is prime. That is law right now.
Well, I mean, this
Right.
thing happened between him and her only last year, though. It's not that old. Like
A
it's
couple of years ago. It was in 2020.
she's only 19
2020,
now, right?
2021.
Okay.
I think she's in her 20s now, yeah.
Again, I'm not saying she's not a victim, but I am saying that there is
Well,
At the end of the day, in my opinion, dude, if you're a guy and you're over 21, let's say, and like even younger than that, I think like if you're talking to somebody that's younger than 18, man, just don't. And
Yeah.
please,
kids
if you
shouldn't be on Instagram anyways, and I don't care what
she's
anybody
not a
says.
kid though. She's old. She was old enough to be on there. She was 17.
Yeah.
I
She was
don't
old
care,
enough
but
to
that's
she
what I'm
was old
saying.
enough
But you're
to talk to
still,
him. But at the end of the day, it's
it's
his
iffy.
responsibility. I don't know. She's
Yeah.
17. She should be allowed on Instagram, in my opinion.
I
The-
totally
the-
agree.
The
And
age
I
of
want to come
13
back to what Elle was saying about education. I think it's very important where, let's say she was in a situation and the first sign of him saying something that made her maybe feel uncomfortable, voice it right away. Be like,
Act
yo,
on your
Ed,
instincts. Don't
this,
be,
yeah.
it's
Like,
so important.
don't be like, oh, make
Mhm.
it clear. If you think he meant this, ask him right away. What are you trying to say? And make it clear. Like,
Or
don't,
if it's
like
a
the
profile
silent,
page for your drawings and stuff, show your parent. If it's a professional page
yeah,
where you're showing your
like,
art,
just communication. Just be vocal about it. Like, if someone says something, be like,
if he's calling you naughty girl,
like,
disengage and let somebody know. Like that, like what he did goes beyond anything like that, man.
And the parents should, like Elsa, should start educating them how to
I don't
disengage.
monitor
You know?
my oldest on
Oh
everything
no,
that she's on, but
I wouldn't do this too
I
much.
do check in like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah,
But
and
it's just keeping that line of communication open with your kids
Oh,
because
yeah.
there are so many creeps and predators, but it transcends social media, like Quiet on the Set, because you should be comfortable enough to tell your parent, Brian looked at me too long today.
Oh, Brian, it was like, hey, what the hell, man?
Brian, what did I do?
This is something I visualize Elle's parenting methods is Elle creates a burner account of a creeper, goes after her daughter, and if her daughter welcomes it, he comes and slaps her in the back of the head.
Are
What
you
the fuck are you
saying he's testing her?
No,
That's a brilliant idea,
my daughter
but
is
a
so
bad
much
one.
like me, though. She's so much like me. She watches Dateline and all that stuff too.
Oh,
so somebody
shit!
breathes
No, my
funny,
pen.
and she's like, "What do you think this means?" And I'm like, "That you're gonna get murdered. Don't bring that home."
I have a great sex predator story.
Great.
So
wow.
yeah, this is great. So when I was 14, my janitor at my high school, she tried to fuck me.
Janitor. Why is it janitor?
So this woman, she looked like a skinny version of Sloth from the Goonies. She's just like really haggard. And one day I was riding my skateboard around town, and she's like, "Hey, you want to drink some vodka?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll drink some vodka." So I'm drinking vodka with this old woman on Main Street, like smoking cigarettes. I'm like 14. And she's
How
like,
old was she?
oh, she must have been like 45, 50. And she's
that-
like, hey, you want to come upstairs and watch a porno? And I'm like, no, not really.
That's where
She's
you
like,
draw
do you
the
want
line.
more vodka? And I'm like, yeah. So she goes and gets me more vodka. And then all of a sudden she says, hey, do you want to go upstairs and peel this tank top off me like a banana?
That's smooth.
No, thank you.
Not
And she
one
was
writing
like,
it
do you
down.
want
I'm
more
gonna
vodka?
remember that
And
one.
I was like, yeah. So she went and got me another glass of vodka, and I left. And oh man, she sexually harassed me throughout my grade school career. Yeah.
Oh my
and
god.
all these years later, you found out that's Stacy's mom.
Stacy's mom.
It wasn't her long plan. She
My
planned
barber's
long term
mom.
for this.
Watch her walk in one day when you're just sitting in the chair and be like,
I had
remember
that
me?
happen. I was sexually assaulted at work one time, and everybody in the store laughed.
Yeah.
Like Like totally laughed. So this woman comes up from behind me. She's this older woman that I've been helping for years. And she comes up behind me and she grabs me, like grabs my penis from behind.
What the fuck? Oh, that's the one.
Whispers in my ear, "Happy Easter, Dean." And she had like a speech impediment. And everybody saw it, and I slapped her hand and I was like, "You don't ever touch me like that again."
Oh shit.
Everybody in the place was dying laughing, like not talking about calling the cops or being like,
oh my god.
They were like, "Wow, that was incredible."
You are a cat, sir. That's I can tell you.
Isn't it like we could laugh at that because it's humorous, but like if me or Cookie told that same story, it'd be like, well, not grabbing our dicks, but
no, yeah, that's
but
true, Dean. I'm sorry.
It would be like,
he grabbed my pussy and wished me a happy Easter.
Stop, don't say that. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, Dean. I should be laughing at that. You're right. Yeah.
I think you posted that one on Twitter.
Yeah,
it's just funny. Dean. At your age, you know. No. I'm sorry. No. It's just I don't know. I'm sorry. Let's just say I'm sorry about that. You had to experience that.
Don't be sorry. I
was
like,
that's what I'm saying. I'm sorry for your trauma. However,
yeah, that's it.
The fact that you did the speech impediment, I'm like, it's okay to laugh.
Yes. What
that really makes it.
Yeah, it does.
She was this weird old woman who lived in a trailer in a cornfield.
Oh, poor girl. Oh, it's like
that's why, Dean.
Bless yourself.
I've got to get
I'm blessing everybody, whoever is out there. I don't know.
I've got to get my passport, and I'm gonna fucking come down and visit you. Fucking.
Oh, you got to see it, man. It's
You got to see it to believe it.
Wait. Giving a tour of your town, and it's just like all of us, and everybody's like, "Why are you?" You're pointing out all the weirdos and stuff. What are you doing?
Like
Cookie
that's her
Cookie
trailer.
was in a town that was close to mine, and it's called Glens Falls, New York, and it's known for juggalos.
It's like
and pizza.
It's like the whole town is full of juggalos, and they vape these huge clouds and hang out in the local park and do like vape tricks. Yeah.
Oh, what they're like all like that shit. Yeah,
exactly.
I've seen those before.
That's probably cool to see.
It's
I've never felt so nervous in such a rural area.
Are we supposed to be scared of juggalos? Because I always thought they were just pretty chill people.
No,
I don't know any of them.
Are okay, man. They're just like nerdy kids, really, that like are kicked out of most other fandoms, so like they kind of fall into that. Some of them can be kind of scary and violent, man. You got to take them as you meet them, but like a lot of them are just like kind of just really poor white kids, you know.
I always thought of them as like
buttholes to each other.
Because I grew up around some, but I never. They were just them, you know. I never thought of them as.
Well, we had a famous court case locally where you might have heard of this one, where it was a juggalo family and their kid died, and they called their kid Little Wolfie, and they wanted to put him in the juggalo face paint, and the local funeral home was like,
do it.
Yeah, they were like, nah.
Assholes, man.
Why not?
And so it turned into.
I'm sorry, I don't want to wear my son's ashes on my face. Then I sweat and it gets into my bloodstream.
But that's you. Let's talk about that family though. Why not? No, what happened?
I don't know. I'm with the funeral home. Like, if a family came in and they're like, "We want to put clown makeup on my dead child's face and have a funeral."
Oh, I thought you meant cremate him and put his ashes into the.
Oh my god!
No, they wanted to have him in full.
That's pretty close to the heart.
Paint him how he wanted to be lived, and
right.
But I thought you meant put his ashes, and then they're gonna put the paint on their faces.
Oh god.
That would be gangster too, man. Like my descendants did that, man. I'm from the Irish Traveler. You know what I mean? And like that's what they did when they would mourn. They would put the ashes of the dead on their face and they dance, man. So at the same time,
my arms would be out to give everybody a hug for my last time.
It's fabulous, Juan. I would hug your dead ass too.
Oh, yeah.
So
and then I'd steal your body and I'd like leave you someplace funny. Like,
something like he's down and out. He ain't gonna
like leave you outside of McDonald's or something, you know, like I find some place cool, putt golf course. Like
I want everybody to laugh, whenever I
Like
pass
if
by.
like if they had like the
JPs.
Ronald McDonald out on the bench, like I'd leave you out by him or something.
That was like dead course right next to Arnold McDonald or whatever his name is.
Mhm.
Or put him in the ball pool. Some little kids can find him.
Oh, that sounds
don't.
gross.
The little Snickers to be a poop.
Ew.
Because as soon as your foot touches something gritty on the bottom, you're like, that's on. It's too wet and then get melted down all over.
Mm.
Oh. What were we talking about?
Juggalos.
Juggles. Oh, you know that movie?
Yeah, well, I'm go.
You know that show Inside Job, the one I've been talking about? Juggalos, apparently, they control part of the world, but they finance part of it.
Mhm.
That's what I'm going to say.
Mhm.
It's
What
on
movie
Netflix.
is it?
Inside Job is a series on Netflix that got canceled after 2 seasons, which is bullshit. But it comes into play that grove that we talked about last week. Remember, Johnny, the Harding Grove. Yeah. Okay, so the Juggalos are part of that system. The whole
Well,
system.
dude,
They
now
control.
cryptocurrency and NFTs make sense if the Juggalos are running that shit. Whoop whoop! Buy my monkey picture, yo! Whoop
Think
whoop!
about it, man. They were nerdy, but we didn't know anything about them. Now we know. Just saying.
Man, speaking about the NFT stuff, did you see Todd McFarlane selling NFTs?
What?
No, but that makes
No.
sense for
No,
Todd to be doing, man. He
What
needs
a
to buy some more
dirtbag.
baseballs, man. Like he doesn't.
I love
I
that
feel
guy,
like a lot
but
of people over a certain age, though, kind of get tricked into the whole NFT thing because it's not like fully explained. Because I know when people were first like, "Fuck NFTs," blah blah, I'm like, I don't even know what that is.
Oh,
And
you
so
fucking
then when
know
I
what that
Googled
is.
it, I'm like, oh, it's like a monkey picture, and I just thought it was like people selling monkey pictures to each other.
I have two.
And
I have a Marvel NFT thingamajigger that they gave
yeah,
me
I
for
have
buying
a
the
DC.
ticket.
Todd
I have
McFarlane
DC
knows what
NFTs that I didn't. They just gave me,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I don't even know what this is.
I-
Like,
Yeah, I don't know what
I
to do with
have
them.
a one from AMC, a Batman movie, and I
Oh, cool.
have one from Moonfall. It's a piece of the moon satellite.
Feels like
but did you
Pokemon.
pay for these? Like,
No, I
individual-
got
But that's
it
what
free
I'm
with the
saying.
movie.
Like, I've never willingly bought an NFT, and I
Oh,
know
yeah,
I
yeah.
know the concept of it.
I remember when
but it
Twitter
still
tried to
is
make
so
you do
dumb.
NFT pictures.
does it
Oh,
have
oh, oh.
tangible value?
Yes.
Oh, let me
How
see.
can we
Like
tell?
the ones that Saint has? Does it, like, if you
Oh,
wanted
it's
to sell
probably
it tomorrow?
0.001 crypto converted. It's half a cent.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, don't go on to me like that.
And then what's crazy about Bitcoin bros though? Like they will talk you down to the point where it's like you believe them. Like, oh, you will make $4 million in 30
Mhm.
minutes, and it's because there's no arguing with them. There is
Yeah.
none. And
I wouldn't think Saints NFTs are worth anything though. Like one of them's
Yeah.
from a Roland Emmerich movie, and the other one's from the
Oh,
Batman. So, but I like Roland Emmerich movies. I love Fall. Like I would have got, but like I don't know about it. I didn't get an NFT for it. I'm kind of pissed about that.
I only went to get the NFT.
Yeah, man. I want.
yeah,
I
man,
wanted
those
to buy- I wanted
NFTs.
to
I only went. That's fun.
But
Speaking of,
I'm pretty sure Todd McFarlane knows what NFTs are, and I bet you he thinks they're really cool. He strikes me as that kind of guy.
Yeah, if
Oh,
I had that
yeah.
much
I'm gonna get
money.
paid. Okay.
Yeah, right.
well,
Draw one
McFarlane's
piece
about
of art and then mass
like-
sell it. Okay.
yeah, that's
It's
it.
weird 'cause
McFarlane's
he's
about trying to
all
make
about-
money, right? So he's gonna go if he thinks there's an opportunity to make a lot of money, he'll try it. I mean, that's just the way
Yeah.
he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he thought he was going to make money on NFTs, he should have tried it 3 years ago. Like, no,
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
like
Right,
nobody really
right.
explained it to him until it was like, okay.
Right?
But he is getting older, right? He's not in the loop like he used to be. So
But he
You
is
think-
really into money in his business, but he still keeps his comic at $2.99, which is really cool.
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
That
Nobody
is true.
gets that.
299 comics are. Is there? There's still. Yeah.
I think that there's a line in the Geneva Convention about selling Spawn for more than $2.99. I think that
Okay. After you put said Geneva Spawn, I was like, wait a minute, this isn't going right. Spawn.
like it'll cause the apocalypse if they sell Spawn for over $3.
Saga is Saga still going for $3? I stopped at issue 65, which I am ashamed about that. But anyways, is it still going for $2.99?
No, I think that it's $4 like all the rest of Image books.
Holy shit! No way. Oh wow.
Yeah, most Image books have been $3.99. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I haven't checked.
Holy shit.
Like I don't actually look at the prices. I just take what the guy at the store tells me. Like he could probably be ripping me off a little bit. Like,
Johnny, that's good though. You're giving back to the community in a way, so that's good that they're ripping you off. I mean,
No,
right?
he's giving back to a individual.
There we go.
Where
The
I
guy has a
pre-order my
family.
comics, they don't have prices online, so I pre-order books, and I'm like, oh shit, this was $10.
Oh, I've
and
done
like,
that before. And
yeah,
then I
Oh,
for the...
we have
bought it for the
that.
cover.
Yeah, that's what putting the distillery books in my fucking pool list did
Oh.
that too. Yeah, that's that one I did stop and be like, okay, that's a little, and then I looked and like, I can understand it being $10. They're like a nice graphic novel.
They're nice.
They
Yeah.
are. They are. I didn't like Dawn that much. I just
The one with Jock? Is that the one with
yeah,
Jock? Right?
yeah. I wanted to love it, but
I was iffy about it too when I read.
That's how I feel about Somna.
Jock,
about Somna.
Jock's the guy that kind of should work with a writer, though, in my opinion. I love his art.
100%.
He's not like a. He wrote like a 2-shot for Wolverine that I thought was cool, but that's kind of like the only thing that he wrote that I actually. But like, I love his art. Like he is phenomenal.
Yeah.
What about Witches? What do you think about that one?
I can't.
He didn't like that though.
Yeah, one of the 3 Scott Snyder books I tell people to read.
And the anime series is about to come out eventually, apparently next
But
year.
let's cut out that opening scene because ew.
Huh?
I didn't like how that was written at all.
They're gonna like do like a whole series out of it because like it's kind of like a graphic novel, you know. It's kind of weird. Like, is he gonna be writing more? Or is he handing it off to other writers? I mean, that could be.
I think he said that he wrote the script and they're done with it.
Somebody else.
And it's by the same company that's doing Invincible.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah.
And Invincible's rad. Do you guys watch that?
I haven't seen season 2, but your fucking tweet about about the eyeball looking like a hentai thing.
Oh yeah.
It keeps coming up in my fucking timeline. So I'm like, that's
it's
funny.
So good.
What's the?
But no, I haven't seen
the
it.
eyeball or the show?
No, the show.
I was like, not you printing it out and putting it on the wall.
I thought about putting it out and putting it on my face and just sticking my tongue through it on the camera for the show.
This is my kink now.
You got to put it on the sticker paper so there's a little bit of give and take.
This is my freak.
You got to work your way through it.
Fucking Juan's drink is coming out of his nose over there. Fucking
shut up. No, because if he said that, then Dean was like, if someone said, "Oh, that's a new thing," Dean would be like, "Oh, hell no."
It was a little weepy too.
Yeah.
It was. It was weird. It was. I don't know.
It was weirdly erotic. It was.
I love that show.
I love it. You said I love that show.
I do. It's so good.
No, I enjoy it as well.
I never read the comics.
Wait.
Oh, okay.
There's no comic? I never read it neither. No, I never.
I read it late, like a couple years ago. But when I say I binged read it, I in a matter of months, I read the whole entire run, got all the hardcovers. It's a really good comic.
So it gets crazier though, right?
It ups itself a lot. Yes.
Oh shit! No, I was already upset on the first one. It was so emotionally.
I have that scene of his dad in space with the one tear coming down as my wallpaper on my laptop, and my husband's like, "Why the fuck would you have that as your wall?"
I know. Oh my god.
It makes me sad.
Yeah, I understand.
Be a good dad.
It's just a heartbreaking, kind of show. Poor guy, poor little dude, or the son, and the dad just being an asshole. It's just that's why I'm like, holy shit! If it's getting more emotionally,
I'm on Omni-Man's side.
I'm not an apologist for him, but he has to really work hard at being human and having human emotions.
That's true because. As another alien,
it could just be a miscommunication,
That's true. Yeah, I can't really know what they're thinking. You're right. Can't assume. You're right. I'm sorry.
Abuse, but...
What the fuck? Okay, yeah, okay. I know.
Vilcher, my apologist.
Yes. Every day he's learning and adapting. By his
There
third
been-
or fourth family, he'll have it down. He'll have the whole dad,
Yeah.
Earth Dad thing.
He'll figure the
down.
Earth Dad thing out. Yeah.
Where beneath the trees live. That one. What's it called? That's the correct way to say it, right? I'm sorry. Where beneath the trees live. Yes,
Beneath the
that
trees where
one.
nobody
Trees.
sees. Yeah.
Is it?
That
So I
one.
haven't been to the comic shop in a minute. Since issue 2, I think.
Oh.
Is it still going on?
Yeah, it gets
Yeah.
better.
For some reason, I
Yeah.
feel like there was a hiatus in my head, but I'm gonna have to catch
No,
up
no,
this
no.
weekend.
I think they're on like issue 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that too. So it's starting to build around more on, the community, which is great. So I'm hoping it keeps going after this big revelation.
And you said
Yeah.
there's going to
Because
be an animated series for it, or are you hoping?
What? Really?
Oh,
Oh, that'd be incredible.
But they
I
have
wish
to
That'd
get
be
the people
amazing.
who did like Richard Scarry and stuff to do.
Yeah.
That would be
It'd look
sick.
great in claymation too.
Because the way it's
Frank
building
Frank,
around
yeah.
everybody, I'm thinking hopefully it keeps going.
Mhm.
Like, why would they do that? Why would they tease such a beautiful universe about animals, Dexter kind of shaped killings, and then stop it? They would not do that. I think they're trying to see how much of us readers will go for it and see there.
yeah. Well, that's what they always do, kind of with Boom. That's
Oh.
kind of yeah. They like to feel out, and like I think that like they're hoping that. Because I think that something's killing the children is kind of waning down, and I think that they might be looking for something to kind of float as a replacement. And I think Beneath the Trees could be something like I'm reading the hell out of it. So like but I don't see it going for too long either. I wouldn't want them to drag it out, but like I'd say maybe 3 arcs would be pretty good.
Yeah.
Like 18 issues in total, something around there would be really fun for Beneath the Trees.
It's a great book. Been reading that and Crave. I'm super into Crave.
Oh yeah, and
Good.
Maria's books, man, she's a god.
Maria Lovett.
Oh, it's so filthy. It is so good.
We don't know if she's gonna be in New York Comic Con, right? She hasn't said anything as I've seen, because that'd be amazing if she.
Oh, I
could
wish.
be there.
Oh, it's 1 of 6. Okay, I'll just get them now.
Has there been any advanced reviews out for the Fallout series?
No.
Not yet.
You're right. When's it coming out?
Isaiah knows all
April
about
11th.
Fallout.
April 11th.
Speak on it.
It should have been like new, reviews coming in by already. But Isaiah, what are you gonna say? Sorry.
I was just gonna say that the only thing I
He's
know
the
about
biggest
Fallout
fan I know.
The only thing I know about Fallout is Fallout 4 is the best one. Fallout 3 is the worst one.
That's
So
fake
you don't know
news.
anything about the show
Right.
series. Then.
He doesn't know.
hey,
I'm
Slurp.
sorry.
Slurp, how do you rate New Vegas?
Slurp, motherfucker.
I give it a 6 out of 10.
A 6 out of
sorry.
10.
I haven't played any. It's the one series I stayed away from it. To be honest, I played Oblivion and did not like it. I played Fallout 3 probably. It just did not like it. And then I played Skyrim and fell in love with the fucking whole whatever, but I just couldn't go back.
So you're not
And
a
then,
video game. You're not
So you just. Oh, sorry. El, stop doing that. You're making me
I
laugh
have
at
to
him.
bully him because
I'm not a real gamer.
No,
I'm not a real
No,
gamer.
no. We didn't say that.
Fallout-
No, we would
listen,
never say
listen.
that.
Fallout is like
El
my
said
whole
that.
persona. Like
She
it's the one game where I've taken it and ran with the merch, like stuff in my house. My car has, like the little families. I have a little Fallout family on my car.
I'm not a real gamer, but she's pretending to work in the supermarket every morning on shift.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know?
not pretending. I'm actually working. I'm actually doing that though. Like I'm actually doing it in the
I feel like
game.
those games are just helping you crypto mine for the developers.
But there hasn't been
at
any
least I'm
early
helping somebody.
reviews that got
Didn't you just say you wanted to be nicer because of Ted Lasso?
No, I didn't. I lay on the couch and like, man, I could be like Ted Lasso, but at least someone's out there doing that. There are Ted Lassos in the world, and
I've been playing.
At least your heart is in the right
Dragon's
place.
Dogma
but
too.
I haven't seen anything on the Fallout series, but I am excited for it because two things. She knows all about it, so I have to hear all that bullshit she's going to talk about it. But then I'm going in blind, so I'm going to go into the show and be able to be like, man, this is fucking amazing. And then she's gonna be like, "No, it's
Oh,
not because
God.
the rad roaches' penises weren't big enough."
No,
Oh,
she would not say something like
no,
that
I
sexual.
wouldn't.
Would
But I
you?
will
No,
say
it
that if
wouldn't be
Saint
the
was in the
rad
game, he would be a
roaches. It
ghoul.
would be the death claws.
A feral ghoul.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
See, the fact that even
If Saint was
See?
in the game, he would be a feral ghoul.
Yeah.
hold
The
on,
But
rad roaches would be feeding off of your shredded toes.
feral.
but so far the I saw one more trailer of it. Like it's the final trailer for it. It looks great. It looks like it's gonna be. I don't know what to tell you. Just
It
other
looks like
than
it might be almost as good as Twisted Metal.
That don't make no sense.
Twisted.
And keep putting
Twisted. I
out
haven't
the
finished
merch,
it.
new merch.
Was Twisted Metal
Love
good?
it. Yeah, Twisted Metal was good.
I loved
Yeah.
that show.
Oh,
It
Yeah,
okay.
they said they liked it.
It was okay.
was absolutely my kind
Oh.
of dumb. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a dumb as shit show, but it's
When
Okay.
he announced, he said a cheat code
Yeah.
on one of the episodes, and I was laughing, and my children were like not laughing, and I said you would get it if you were older.
There you go.
when he was talking about all the ghosts in the ocean was probably my favorite part, man. Like,
And Kong was opening this weekend, right?
Oh,
Yep.
see, I was gonna go see that movie, but I saw so many reviews, like the reviews that like they know that it's just fun kaiju battle. They even said it wasn't that much fun seeing the
They
kaiju
put
battles.
armor on King Kong, and I just think that's so hilarious that I will be viewing it.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
I'm
fact that
excited.
he-
I'm
But
excited
but that
for
makes
it.
sense. He got scratched up. I would give him the fucking armor
They're
too.
like we leveled him up, and I'm like,
Yeah.
well,
Look
he,
at that
gotta-
thing. He has a fucking little
armor.
he can't really hold his own against Godzilla. You know what I mean? Or
right, Godzilla.
and like,
Yeah.
But how do we even know Kong wants to fight? Like he could just be like, I'm just trying to really chill, raise my Kong babies, and you
But
guys
here-
want me to fight who? A lizard?
But here-
because that's what he does, man. He tried to beat up Samuel L. Jackson, then he tried to beat up Millie Bobby Brown, then he had to fight.
Well,
Godzilla.
Millie might deserve it sometimes.
But here's the
Damn.
thing. I heard there's another enemy in there, not just that one little big monkey
Yeah.
one.
From what I understand, like they actually
Be
got a
careful,
Toho.
JP.
They actually got a Toho
I'm just kidding.
kaiju to be in it. I don't know which one, but I'm thinking
Yeah.
it'll probably be King Caesar or maybe Angoras. I don't think it's gonna be.
I've
anything
been
like
asking
Gigan
people.
or-
Yeah. I've been asking Flo, even Dean's brother. I've been asking, like, hey, do you know who this cinema was? He's like, no. I was like, oh, then I must go pay for it. But it's not on IMAX, which I'm
I
still
must
thinking.
In the trailer, I saw a spider. They might be that spider might be a lame attempt at them making Espiga into like and like if that's the kaiju that they brought out fucking Espiga, I'll be pissed, dude, because like that is sort of cool, but not fucking really. Like when you could have brought anybody else from the Toho universe, man.
I'm still thinking if I want to go see it, so I'll see. If I do go see it, I'll go see the one with the rumbling chairs. That was so much fun for Dune 2. I almost fell off my fucking chair when I saw it. It was rumbling, like, oh my god. There was nothing like to hold on to.
Did you get the bucket? Did you hump it?
No, that fucking pissed me off. That was a collectible for one,
Did you
and
hump it?
second, I wanted it because it was fucking fun and stupid as shit. Whoever did it.
$60-something on eBay, and I
What's
was like,
that?
'cause
See?
I was fully prepared to pay like 30 to 40, but 60.
The Slimer
See?
popcorn bucket?
No, it's
The-
a
yeah,
it's
the-
a Dune, a sandworm.
No, the Dune
The
sandworm.
Oh.
one, yeah.
Did you see
funny.
the Slimer popcorn bucket? That one was
Does it
pretty
look like
cool,
a
too.
sex toy
Oh,
too?
that's
Like the
cute.
Dune?
No, no, no.
Come on, you gotta be
No.
kidding me, right?
It's just all Slimer. It's really hard to eat popcorn out of it. I have it.
How,
Got
how
it.
many times have you related? That's what they
You
want to
do?
know. How many times have you had relations with it?
Not
Wait,
once.
what? No.
Wait,
And
Y'all
does it cut
nasty.
you, or
Elle,
is it
did you get
smooth
your
on
bug
the-
kisses?
Yes, I did.
You did?
I did, yes.
I gotta see it.
Little bug kiss.
Have you kissed any bugs with
I
it?
forgot all about that.
That
know what-
that
you know what
one
the-
Kickstarter she did.
Yeah.
I
The
forgot
big
about it.
irony in all of this is I
Did-
don't do outside. I hate outside. Outside
know
grosses
that.
me out, and so I'm
Yeah.
like, ugh. And also, it's
Agoraphobia.
packaged so nicely. I can't open it. I want to get like one of those like
Yeah, but
display boxes, like that's where you can see it all around and prop it.
but
up.
your kids, from what I understand, your kids hide the food they don't want to eat. So you probably
Yeah,
have
they
some
do.
critters running
What
around.
is this, Heavyweights? The movie?
You know what it is? No, they discard it. They discard food. I remember when Jay
What?
was like, when we were moving from California to here.
Yeah,
We're moving furniture and stuff. We pull back one of the couches, and
It
it's
was
a
a-
heavy couch from
it was
like
a
the
cheeseburger?
70s. It was cheeseburgers back there. It
Yeah.
was like, and everything was like petrified. And I was like,
Oh
what
my
the
God.
hell? Come to find
Wow.
out, my daughter isn't a good eater. She doesn't eat. She throws all of her food
But
behind the couch.
imagine there's so many preservatives in it that doesn't even rot. It just kind of turns into like
Exactly.
jerky
See,
kind of
It
version
was
Yeah,
like,
of
that's
yeah,
the
it was
thing.
like a
thing.
fossil. It wasn't even. I was like, well, how could I
The,
could tell you what day we bought this? The pickles were still there.
the McDonald's fries are fucked up. The McDonald's fries are so fucked up. It's so weird. They don't go for very, very McDonald's is fucking weird. Just don't eat McDonald's. I'm just saying. Disclaimer. Whatever.
Yeah,
Whatever.
don't
Just
eat it,
don't.
especially the red pepper sauce on the bacon McDouble. That's disgusting. It's delicious.
Well,
But
well,
yeah,
that
just
is right
I
though,
had
man.
McDonald's
Like I
today.
saw, like there was a guy who had like a cheeseburger in his pocket since the '80s, and he found his old jacket, and like it was like it still looked like it was new. You know what I mean? Like it.
You just gotta
Yeah.
rehydrate it. And
stop out.
it's trail food,
McDonald's, I hope
JP.
you're listening.
JP, they're helping you. It's trail food. Buy a couple burgers.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck.
I
I'm
saw
sorry.
a
I
bunch of
don't mean to
hiking
be rude like that,
TikToks.
but
I
You get
follow a bunch
lost.
of hikers on TikTok.
Yeah, you get
go on,
lost
John. What did I
hiking.
say, Joe? I get lost in what?
That burger will last you months.
Yeah.
Take
Shut
little
up.
bites each day.
Shut up.
The
McDonald's help me out. I'm
And
over
the
here in
water
the
might
video.
not be safe, so you have to rehydrate it with your spit a little
Yeah.
bit.
One, it's like in the
Listen,
Lord of the
that-
Rings where they had the bread that you only had to eat like a bite every day.
Man, for days and everything. Stop. McDonald's, you're great at camping, I guess, but for other times, you're fucking up the world, man.
Oh, they've gotten better. When we were kids, man, they had styrofoam
Oh.
everything that like the Big Mac came in styrofoam. Like that was a lot worse for the like. They're still really bad, but like they used to be worse, bro. Like McDonald's has gotten better.
Improvements.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I need another drink eventually.
Oh,
Hello,
I can't tell
25%.
if it's empty or full because the.
It's Eclipse, I know, right? So
Yes.
that's even makes it more better. So no one will ever
I'm
know.
like, for somebody who's been drinking this whole time, it sure hasn't gone down.
Trust me, I've been drinking since at the bar, and then I Ubered and bussed home, got Taco Bell, and then I keep drinking. So
Oh, I
Yes,
had
you
the
got
best
a
Mexican
bus?
pizza the other day, Cookie. The best.
And
Uber.
an Uber?
Yeah, because I'm not gonna
Best
drive home
Mexican
after
pizza
2
the other
days.
day.
Toyota
Can't
accident.
hear you.
Fuck that shit. Fuck Toyota. 3 hours for an oil change. 3 hours, and I'm a happy person. I never get upset. But 3 hours, dude. Come on.
Did you
Come
take it
on.
you took it back to the dealership for the oil change or what? Like why you?
I
putting Toyota?
skated because it's close by me. But 3 hours.
You got to go to the ones that let you sit in the car and wait.
Yeah.
Because then they don't
I
have a
thought they were
choice
gonna
but
be
to
And they're
get
like,
better.
let's go.
I go to National Tire Battery because they take an hour every time. But this time, you know what? I'm going with Toyota because my car's Toyota. Thinking, okay, they're gonna be lovely service. No, fuck
No,
that. The
I've
time
never
service.
taken my car back to the dealership because they
Mm-mm.
like to play games.
It's just like me trying to be,
As soon as
you
the warranty
know.
was over, nope, bye.
Well, now I know.
Dealership.
Well, unless you own like a European car and they force you to, because like if you own like a
Oh yeah, like a
a
Lex,
Volkswagen or like a
Like a
BMW,
Fiat.
like yeah, you have to take it back to them
Yeah.
because like
I
either
remember.
that or you might find if you're lucky you'll find a place that works on metric engines, but that's
Yeah.
hard in the U.S. man.
When
But,
I
yeah.
take the car in, I take my Klonopin bottle
Mhm.
and I leave it on the seat,
I'm fucking
but
sorry.
I fill it up with my mom's estrogen pills to
What
see
the
if
fuck are
they'll
you talking
steal
about?
it.
To see if they'll-
Oh my
Wow.
god, that's a good idea.
Have they ever?
Yeah.
Fucking asshole. Well, no,
But that's
no, sorry.
I
Sorry.
didn't know what Klonopin really was when I was like a teenager because I was on it when I was like 17, 18. And
Oh.
so my uncle used to be like, oh, I'm like, okay, I don't know that I could get money from this. And in hindsight,
Oh, people
I
all the
might have
time.
been
Only
better
money.
off
No, you don't take
financially.
Why are you putting fireworks?
That's
Oh,
you.
look.
That's you.
I don't know.
Apple.
I don't know how to do that.
Oh,
You know?
look at this. Look, if you put your
Oh,
thumbs
you're
up.
on your phone.
No, oh wow! It does fireworks when you do thumbs up. Technology these days.
Do a heart.
Wow.
Do a heart.
Yeah, I understand Johnny Ortiz, man. Like I mostly play like indie dev games that like look like they you could play them on a PlayStation, or not a PlayStation, a Super Nintendo. I play stuff like Dead Cells and like all those Metroidvania games.
Yeah, Dead
Is
Cells.
that the 2Ds?
Yeah, I that's all I play
Yeah.
nowadays, man. I like games that look like Super Nintendo games on my on my Game Pass. You know what I mean? So
I just
Have you
wanna
played
get some
Hades?
degenerate stuff.
yeah, I
you
played
know?
Hades. Yeah, it's
Hades is
beautiful.
awesome.
Yeah.
I haven't played Hades yet.
I haven't
Yeah,
played
Super
it.
Giant, they make good
Dead
games.
Cells,
Super
alright.
Giant. Yeah.
But
don't know about
there's
a
like a
PS
sex
Plus.
trade on Dragon's Dogma right now. Like the
What?
yeah, it's like a sex trade because you
That's
can
like
make
the new cool ass game, right? It's replaced Ball Lickers Gate 3.
Ball lickers.
Why did it take me a minute? I had to absorb.
Look, me too.
Ah, good shit
I
right
was
there.
like, wow, okay.
No, my bad. That goes back to when Ball Lickers Gate 2 came out on the PlayStation 2. And like I had this friend that like, oh my god, he was so annoying when he played that game. And I still hold I haven't played the new one yet. I hear it's a fantastic game, and
Yeah.
no,
I heard
like,
that too.
it's not shaking that nickname for me anytime soon, man. Like,
See, I never
You know-
played the first one because I was more into like Inquisition than like Baldur or than not Bald. I'm about to say what you said. Than Dragon's Dogma, but on this one, you know, other users can make pawns and then you rent them more or less.
Oh,
But like the more
no.
scantily clad your pawn is, the more likely like men are going to pick your pawn and hire them to do stuff. And so it's like there's like, and apparently there's like like in-game audio between NPCs that talk about you behind your back, and they're like, it's kind of funny
What the
no one
fuck?
hires women.
Wow.
What? There's drama in there? Oh my
Right.
god.
The people, yeah, your pawns will like talk shit about you behind your
What
back.
the
while you-
fuck? What is this? Vanderpump?
Not
Whatever
Vanderpump.
that
Did you
rules
find
in?
out if there's multiplayer?
No, because you said you were gonna look into it.
No,
I
the
just
fuck I
played.
didn't.
So
You
pawns
did.
are
You said after this meeting, I'll check. That's exactly
So-
what
Oh
you
damn,
said.
I did.
Pawn-
Shit.
Yeah.
pawns are NPCs now, or pawns are just like a.
They're NPC. Well, they're like hireable NPCs, so you can get ones that were made by Capcom, or you can get ones that are other users, and they just kind of walk around the world until you hire them. Like right now, I have
What the fuck?
Kratos and
Oh.
some just
Wait.
random.
Okay. Well, you know what? For gaming, I'm still with Johnny is the 2D, and I'm still playing the Resident Evil 2 remake. It looks amazing.
Yeah,
The
dude.
graphics are beautiful. I'm
Look,
still in that era.
You
So I'm
are
like,
for such a treat because those games just get so much better, man.
Skip part
So
3.
fucking
Skip
better.
the third remake. I didn't like it before. It's
really?
awesome.
You
Yeah.
said you
I
were
played
into
I played it for the story, but man, it does good. It's good. And 4, ooh, it is so fucking good.
See, I'm still in that era, so I'm a little bit, but I'm okay because I still have a lot of stuff to watch, a lot of stuff to play, so I'm okay to going slow in the gaming process.
I still play Stardew.
Oh,
have,
Oh,
that
mm.
update just dropped. I have
mm.
like 40 hours in the last week on there.
You have a problem.
I have
I'm just kidding.
45 hours in Supermarket Simulator in the last 2
Shit.
weeks.
Supermarket.
Full-time job.
That
Oh,
goes to
shit.
show you are agoraphobia so
listen.
much.
I know you're right because even my husband was like, "You could go do that in real life," And I was like, "You don't-
Exactly.
yeah, leave me alone." I'm like, "Yeah, but I can't watch Law and Order while I'm stalking at work." Like
That
I
is
have to-
true. Good point. Good point.
Well, like real supermarkets have that supermarket smell, man. I don't like going into
Ugh.
them. You guys know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and I
sure
haven't been
don't,
in
no.
a grocery store since 2020.
Oh, which one though? Because Kroger smells rich
Safe-
for me.
well,
I
it
like
depends on where you, it
And
depends on
Harris
where you
Teeter.
live. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, that's true.
You're talking like
Yeah.
Food for Less has an odor. QFC has an odor. It's like
Food
certain
Lion,
chains.
Winn-Dixie.
It's like ammonia and
Yeah,
seafood
Piggly
department.
Wiggly.
Ammonia. That's bad. But I remember that smell. It's dangerous. Oh shit!
What'd you just say, JP?
I used to work at the Walmart distribution center for a week.
No. Tell the truth.
I used to work at the Walmart distribution center for a week, so all you smell was ammonia. So that's why those cons, because there was nothing but cons that worked there because it was a bad job. But yeah, they were funny. They were fun
Why did
But-
it smell like ammonia?
because all the
Because they would
boxes
put it
coming
over
out.
his face.
Not them. No, they were mad. They did not pick on me. Okay, that was in high school. These people did not pick
Stop
on me,
picking on
but
me
it
with
was the
ammonia.
boxes opening. I was like, I hate you, Al. It was the boxes opening, the ammonia smell coming out. I was like, and there was no air conditioner. It was really bad conditions. And that's why after a week I quit because it was
What
just
you have to do? You have to.
open boxes, transfer them to the other basically truck, and then go with the pad jack. So fucking fun. The electric pad jack. Put boxes on there as fast as you can, wrap them up, and then put them to your truck. The faster you get, the more money you get. It was a fun experience too, but after a week I quit because it was just horrible
People
Sound like
say
you were
conditions.
those,
playing
yeah,
Shinmue.
constantly because it's not what they tell you it is.
Hey, hold on. I seen
Yeah,
something
they
I think you
didn't.
might be able to get into if you like pallet jacks, man. Have you seen like those forklift competitions where like they have like the guys in like the driver forklifts and like you got to build
Shut
like
up.
this. No, between like using the pallet jacks and like the regular forklifts, you build it in pieces and you kind of build like this trophy type thing out of rubber, and then you set it on a pedestal and then you run up this platform and you hit the buzzer, man. That might be like a extreme sport you might want to get into, dude. Like the
Send me that
fun.
link because forklifting
Send
is
me the
fun. It really is, and you have to get a certification and all that. But it's so much electric pad jacking. Let me tell you, just put your music on and just go like down and just go with the breeze. That's what I did. I just put playlists like, oh yeah, and just put boxes on, and it was fun. But there was no air conditioning. That's why I quit. There was no AC
And that
for
should be
these people.
illegal for manual
Yeah,
labor. No.
it should be, but at
Indoor
that
manual
time,
labor.
yeah, if you're not outside,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, and you're in
Yeah.
Texas.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that. But yes. But yeah, sorry, Dean. But anyways, go on.
I don't even know what I was talking about.
Neither. I need a drink. Drink.
you're talking about people stealing your fake Klarna pin, I believe, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
From going to get your oil changed, yeah.
I hope
One
they
of them
got
grows
tits
titties.
now.
I mean, one of them grows breasts overnight. You're like, I knew it was you. It's like, hey,
These
Dean, what were in those
Klonopin aren't
pills I
working.
stole from you?
So, Dean, why do you get your hair cut by Stacy? Or is that like the only place in town? Or you get like you got to
No,
drive?
so there's a bunch of spots, but I used to go to this old Italian guy, and I like him, but he fucked my hair up all the time. Like he would only cut it one way, and one time he pulls his hand away, and he's cutting my hair with a straight razor, and he goes, "Oh, I cut myself," and I see him, and he's like covering up his hand. He's got blood all over his hand. I'm like, "Oh, that sucks." So I get home, and
Cut
I'm
you,
like,
didn't he?
"Yeah, he cut me." Like I thought it was like hair gel, and I pulled off this giant scab, and it was like blood just poured down my forehead.
Wow.
He cut me.
Oh my
That's
god.
awesome.
That's so
Yeah.
fucked up.
So
I guess Stacy's not so bad.
I found Stacy. Yeah, gonna bring her some Reese's peanut butter cups. It's
No
the
peanut butter.
You know what?
Oh,
You should be
scrape
nice.
it for her.
Like a mom, yeah, I was gonna say, a mom that cuts the crust off bread,
Yeah.
just take
A
a
little gift.
fine razor and just like take all the chocolate off and just bring her a Tupperware of just Reese's chocolate shells.
You got to think about the area. You got to put it in like one of those Ziploc bags that doesn't zip but flips. Like it doesn't have. Then it's like, we'll give it a real homey vibe, you know?
Yeah, sandwich bag, straight up. Not even.
Yeah.
You're
Ziploc,
right.
sandwich
You're
bag.
right.
It's a little
That's
smush.
what I'll tip her in.
Reese's, you keep it in your
Reese's
pocket.
They
chicken.
love it.
Yeah. Here's a little
Yeah.
something for that
Reese's
sweet
cut
tooth, Stacy. Or,
She might even be like, "Oh, you're so nice. I won't mind if you masturbate while I cut your hair."
You could even take it a step further. Cut like the tip of the bag so she could just squeeze it so she doesn't have to even chew, you know?
Oh, she could just suck on
You're
it with
right.
pressure,
You're right.
Yeah.
Suck it out.
like a tit.
Yes.
A Reese's tit.
chocolate.
Teat.
Reese's
Oh, what are you
Pieces.
talking about?
Reese's
Reese's
Pieces.
Pieces? I love the Reese's Pieces.
He's already got enough trouble. I can imagine him suggesting her fucking sucking it out of a tit. Like fucking,
You gotta hold it over her head for her and
yeah,
squeeze it out.
you gotta do it like that. No, I have to hold it for you.
Somebody
I have to do it for you.
clip this, please.
Let her fucking gum that bag, man.
Isaiah, please know that GIF will be uploaded as soon as this goes on.
Yeah.
It's Saint, you know that like
not.
the weekend's just going to
Listen.
steal that idea for
Listen.
season 2 of the.
Oh no.
The way my heart dropped when I realized what I was doing, I said, "Oh my God, I did it! I did that one thing on the internet you can never take back." And listen, she couldn't wait.
I
She
couldn't
couldn't wait.
I was baffled. I was surprised, flabbergasted, if you will.
What did you do?
Do it again, Isaiah.
Don't do it again.
Wait, yeah. What did you do? I wasn't here. Hold
He
on.
was
Okay,
milking
I'm
the
ready.
bag of
I was
chocolate
si- I was
juice.
Oh, I've seen that before. I've seen him milk a goat before.
Yeah.
I was simulating milking a goat.
Ilya.
I get it.
No, but serious, milking goat, that goat cheese is really good.
Like over your head?
Hey, we got a
Yeah,
new
I think you
nickname
have to have
for
your mouth
we
open
got
a little
another
bit more.
nickname for Saint. He's the Chupacabra.
Act like you can't catch it. Act like you don't know where it's gonna go.
It's the best. Great. It's straight from the.
Joe, don't.
Que onda chupa? That's what I'm gonna call him now, Saint.
Blink really hard because of a little bit got in your eye.
Listen, Joe, don't.
Oh, the many shots they call it.
You do not know this, but
I'm not a
one day,
quitter.
randomly,
Sounds like daddy.
like
Go,
months
daddy.
from now, you're gonna have a random conversation, and you're gonna be having a normal conversation with her, and all of a sudden she's gonna hit you with that fucking gift.
Oh well, Joe's still.
That's all right.
About
I do the.
tails waggling in the
I've
dirt.
got that one. But that's the other one. I got a few.
Tails, man. That's what L usually
The
picks.
tails, yeah. But I like tails. What do you want me to say? I'm not into furries, but I mean,
It was just
Wait.
a really genuine comment you made that I was like, he really does. He really. It wasn't for the laughs. He genuinely is into curly tails.
it was. It was super cute. It was super
That's
cute.
cute.
That was such a beautiful panel. I mean, Charles Burns, man. No one draws a little cute tail better than Charles Burns, man.
What kind of tail was it?
It was a cute little tail.
Yeah,
It was
It was like, you know, like those people that are born with a little tail in the back.
Yep.
It was,
Funny.
Basically, that's
Yes.
what it was.
it was
Yeah,
one of
that's
the little nubs that
It was more than
Yeah.
a nub.
It's
Like,
I
it was
mean,
actually-
yes.
It
This
grew
is a-
long enough for it to be cute. You know, if it's too short,
Oh.
then it's kind of gross. But this one was
That's
long.
cute. Oh.
It was long enough to wag in the dirt.
Okay.
So-
Okay, that's a.
Sitting
Speaking of-
down, not like standing
you
up. And
keep-
the tail went all the way down.
Speaking of weird shit,
Wait,
and
do I have
this,
shit? Do I have the book here? I could
this is probably
find.
more for
No, we get it. How long it
Norton
is?
and Joe. Have either of you seen the movie Freaked?
Freak.
Is-
Sounds.
No.
That's with Vince Vaughn.
I'm not sure if it's Vince Vaughn.
No, that's freaky.
That's
It's,
Oh,
it's
then-
Freaked. It's
then-
about this.
Is that the old one or is that the one from the 80s?
It's 80s, I think. It's about the movie
The
star
freaks?
guy who gets turned into a freak in a freak show because he gets dunked in this thing.
Because he gets like the
Okay.
acid burn, right?
Yes,
Wait.
and
Yeah.
Yes. I remember that one. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
yeah,
y'all remember that
so-
one too? That's a weird, rare
Speaking
one.
of
I'm
that
sorry.
tail reminds me, because I swear that someone's in that movie has a tail like that.
Yes. Oh my god.
Ugh.
Oh my god. That just
Wait,
revealed-
this
y'all
is
know
for
that
Dean
movie?
And Isaiah.
Oh,
You
wait,
guys
what?
remember that conversation we had a while ago about
The
the
Red
real dolls?
Rocket.
What?
Red Rocket.
Red
No, about
Rocket?
real dolls on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
There
They
was
were
an
really
episode
expensive.
this season of on SVU. And it reminded me of you, Dean. No shade, but it was they were buying real dolls, and they had to go collect all of the real
Yes.
dolls from all of the people on the registry because it was a real doll of like a fucking 15-year-old or something.
It was
Wow.
actually based off a 13-year-old. Yeah.
They used her likeness from off
Wow.
the internet. They even had her little Taylor Swift besties bracelet. with
Oh
her
my
name
What
on it.
the
And they were like,
fuck?
and I'm watching SVU, and I said, you know what, SVU, sometimes you don't have to.
Mhm.
That's
Well, I
a
mean,
real
like-
thing, though.
No shade, but like you reminded me of an episode of SVU. That like I had a friend.
Well,
once
it
who,
was
like,
because the real doll thing. We were talking about customizing it and how much it would cost to get like custom toes
Yeah,
and
it's like
lips.
2000.
Yeah, because you can
Holy
like,
shit.
You can customize.
You can
the
buy 'em
doll
right
with,
off
like, the toe
Amazon now.
size. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You
Yeah,
can
the
buy
one-
them
the one-
interchangeable.
The one
It's
website,
awful.
can you? I'm not doing that. I'm not putting that in my search. That's
It's
Yeah,
already
look
in
it
there.
up.
No,
Just-
no.
Don't do it.
As soon
I'll
as you
look
press
it up.
R,
And
the
other
website
people
pops
have
up.
access to my Amazon, and that cannot
Let's see.
be
What-
one
what-
of the
what-
things in my search.
What's the best search word for that? Sex doll?
Real
Oh,
dolls.
It's not that.
doll.
Right.
Real doll.
Real doll?
Apostrophe.
Real
Oh,
doll.
I can search it on my computer though.
Real doll. For
Oh
adults.
yeah,
Oh,
because
real,
I got
real.
in
It comes
trouble
up.
I got on
Real
trouble
doll
on
for adult?
Amazon.
Real dolls for kids is the second one. That's kind of
Oh.
strange.
Don't get that one. Don't click on that
Don't
one.
click
Not
that.
one. That's a,
Don't
that's
click
a
on
trap.
anything kids and doll.
Yeah. You're in a
Well,
list.
this is the most disturbing shit I've ever seen. Okay.
Not gonna do anything. That's why I'm on Google searching that shit. What did you see?
The first
Screen share.
2 pictures are of like a real life looking baby, and then the
Oh,
third
yeah,
one
those-
is a blow up sex doll.
Yeah, that's
That sounds about
Then
right.
weird.
This is real dolls for grown-ups, and it comes
Oh,
up babies.
yeah, they're like,
Those are for
yeah,
babies that like
Oh,
women
yeah.
get when
yeah,
they have
for adults.
Yeah,
miscarriages and
yeah.
stuff.
Some
Yeah.
and
people
they-
have, yeah. Wasn't
Yeah,
that
what
a
else
movie?
said?
Wasn't that
Maybe I need to put the word
wasn't
sex in
that
it.
Weasley boy in one of those shows
Ron
like that?
Weasley is his name.
Yeah, Ron
Oh,
Weasley,
the servant.
the servant.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
She had
Oh
like
okay.
yeah. Did y'all see that show? I was about to watch it, but then I kept saying no.
I
So
watched
I
That's
the
guess
first
none
2
of us
disturbing.
did.
seasons.
of what?
Mm.
Servant, I
The
watched the
Servant.
first 2
Oh,
seasons,
yeah.
but then it got to the point where I don't think I understood what was happening anymore.
Okay,
And
thank
I
you.
said, what? Even I would
That's
go
all I
back
have to
and
know.
watch like the, and I'm like, I still don't get
Oh,
it.
I can't show this,
That's
but
okay.
this is fucking disgusting. I'm gonna screenshot it and I'm gonna send it in the
No,
chat.
no.
Yeah,
That's
no,
okay. No,
it's
don't
okay.
worry about
Joe.
it.
Like, yeah,
This is on fucking Amazon. This picture. That's why I'm gonna screenshot it before
No,
someone
Don't
seriously?
buy
finds it
things off
and takes it
Amazon.
down.
You should
Before they
report that
take it
shit.
down. This is crazy. That's why I want to screenshot it because I have proof.
Oh, I get it. Okay, yeah, you do that.
This is crazy. It's anyway. I'll share it in the chat later.
Look at that. I still have enough Baja Blast. I
In
still
my
have a whole
Well,
cup of
all the
Baja
sex
Blast.
dolls, none of them have
Yeah.
legs,
I have
arms,
a
or
whole
heads.
I went to Taco Bell, remember? This is
Oh
gonna be for
yeah, but
tonight.
still.
And for later, for whenever I do wake up for getting acid reflux, I'll just drink some more. That way it
No.
contradicts the acid reflux. That's a stupid idea, but whatever. We live
What?
young.
Look,
At the local
JP.
Oh my god!
I keep
I'm
Malex by my
screenshotting this
bed.
one too. This is insane.
L, Joe is talking. Please, he needs to
Okay,
screenshot
sorry.
stuff.
No, this is
Oh
just
shit, that worked.
wow.
I need to try that shit sometime.
It's only JP, not you.
Okay.
What? What? I didn't do anything. Disclaimer: for whatever I'm doing, don't do everything that you think I'm doing is correct because it's not.
Okay.
Wait. Suction vibe. Okay.
Nope.
Oh my
I
god.
thought it was a vibrator that queefed because of the graphics they put in it. I thought it was a queefing
What
sex doll.
Joe, what exactly
Burrito?
is your search?
What's that?
What are your keywords that you use?
Real sex doll for adults.
Oh, that's fine. He can use those words.
You made sure to put for adults.
Yes.
For adults. Yep. Remember the
FOR, not the
burrito?
number 4.
No.
No.
Would that be bad?
Yes. Yeah.
Did you, what's,
Horrible.
I don't know if your first one's going to be the same one that came up on my screen, but it's bad.
Go on.
That's Amazon Canada.
Just put your
Amazon's
finger
just
over
being
the,
weird.
Oh yeah, it's Amazon.ca. Yeah, sorry.
Put your
Amazon.
finger over the breasts and then show us.
Amazon.ca.
really
What's the website for that?
I was like, wait. It's like, is he being serious? Like, no.
Oh,
I love that
you
movie
think
so
that's
much.
funny though? That Pat's friend,
Yeah.
her kids make fun of her. Like, anyway, she's French, right? So when she starts speaking English, she doesn't, and she's like, "How do you spell MRI?" Her kids are like, "Ma." She's
That
like,
reminds-
"What?" They're like, "MRI." You're asking us how to spell MRI. The kids just ride her. It's crazy. Whenever she pulls stuff like that, oh, it's funny.
That's the best. In my
Okay,
town, at the local
Anyisms.
McDonald's, somebody found a fake. It was like an ass and a pussy.
no, wait, like a fake one?
Yeah, like a fake one, and it was beat up, like just totally. It was all dirty, and it had like chew marks in it, and it was,
Oh, okay.
it was just
I
disgusting.
mean, I understand.
But it was like the talk of the town. Everybody was coming in at work, being like, "Did you see that underwear found?"
That is
With
the
a
big
curtain,
news?
Pay
Really?
$2 to see. You pull a curtain back, and they get to look at it.
Stop,
For
PD
$2.
Barnum.
Somebody threw it right by the garbage. Like somebody obviously just abused it. With
Well,
shame.
what happened is somebody threw it away, and I bet a dog got it out of there because
That's
every-
what
I mean, sorry.
had sex on it.
Mm.
But did you see the chew marks? Did you get close up to see if it was like actually dog marks or actually a human being? Because dog marks are different. They're more like pointing
I have a
as
picture of
for.
it. I'll send it to you.
No, do send it. I'm being serious. Send it, and we'll see.
But
We'll
if
deep
you didn't
dive.
take a selfie with it though, does it count?
Yeah, I always do. Remember that dodo? I took a selfie,
Right.
and I didn't take a selfie, but I sent it to Sergio. I was like, "Look, it reminded me of Sergio because I miss Sergio back in
What?
those days." And a
What?
dodo will make me think of. Oh wait, no, it wasn't a dodo. It was a condom.
You
There
gotta
was a
stick your
It
dildo
tongue
was
that
out to the
reminded you of
side and point to
Sergio.
it.
the dodo was back in the old days. I posted that on Instagram, but the condoms were because they were having so much sex in the space next to my parking spot because that's what they do, and that's what reminded me of Sergio. So that's why I took a picture. Like,
What?
oh,
Yeah.
Who's
All right.
having sex in the parking spot next to you? What are you
Because
talking
Yeah.
that's what
about?
they do. What?
Yeah, and my community, that's what streetwalkers usually do.
Yeah, it's called a
El
soup
knows it.
kitchen.
Yeah, El knows it.
Oh.
All of y'all know about this. Remember? I was saying you're new at this. So where I live is Bissonnet. You know what Lizzo talks about where the streetwalkers are at?
Mm.
That's where I
There's a
live.
lot of specials too about the prostitution and sex
So you
trafficking
park
on that
just
street.
like dark where you park, and they just go there.
No, it
No,
doesn't have to be
it's not dark anymore. It's not dark anymore. They still do it though. But the space beside me is open for business. And every time I went there, there was
Have you ever
always like
parked in the
condoms and
wrong
everything.
spot? And
Is there ever
I
any
don't care
blood
about that because they
car?
never mess with my parking spot.
no,
Why
I'm saying,
did
what
why do
if
the
you
dirty
parked
rubbers
in
on
their
the
spot?
floor?
Would you?
Oh.
I don't know. That's the
Solicited?
Why do they
thing.
remind you of Sergio though? I just want to know why the
Oh,
dirty
because at the
rubbers on the
time, he
Yeah.
was talking about something
Use
about sexual,
use
something like
condoms.
that. So I was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was,
Mm.
No
So what
comment.
happened to him?
No
Does anybody know?
like I miss that guy. When I think
Yeah,
of
what
dirty
happened?
condoms, I think of that guy.
El,
I
what
know.
happened? I mean, I know he's still around in the dark,
He had a
but
kid.
You said in the
okay,
dark.
well, I
He
don't.
had a kid and he
Yeah,
disappeared.
but okay, yeah, that's true. Well, we
I
miss
was
you,
born
Sergio. So
into
wherever
it.
you are, we hope you're safe.
He's out there
He's
living
raising
life
his
with
kid.
dirty rubbers. Yeah.
I was listening to a show on here where you talked about somebody who actually seeked you out with your full government name on
Go on.
Facebook and
Yeah.
contacted you and
Mhm.
asked you to back their Kickstarter.
Yes.
I haven't been able
Oh
to stop thinking
no.
about it. That's
Yeah, I
the
can tell you who it
craziest-
is if you want to know. He did it to he like he's a
It's been a few people at this point.
You're
Especially-
kidding.
What the
I've
fuck?
also,
Yeah.
I've also been
Kickstarter's
friend
a
requested
mess.
by people in the comic community that are creators, but like low hanging fruit. No shade, but you guys have not made it big. But how do you find me? How do you find me? And it'll be like a message like, "Hey, I didn't know you were on here." And I'm like, everybody has a Facebook. Let's be real.
And
Number
they
one.
obviously
Number two, I
searched
have
you.
like 50 friends on here. Like that's weird. Like don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is
no.
creepy.
So
Speaking of which,
and I don't use my real name. No, I don't use my real name on Facebook. That's why it's weird because I'm like,
I
use
have
my
you on
husband's-
It's like you had to put
Yeah.
in effort to find
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
But before
Yeah.
you, Joe, the only person I was even friends with in comic circles at all was Sergio. So I don't know if he was friends with other people. But
You know,
all of a
just-
sudden, I'm getting all these like, and I said, "Oh, this is weird."
Yeah,
Because I
it
use
was weird.
L and I use my husband's last name. I don't use mine. And so
Yeah.
I was like,
Damn, they're really deep diving into.
Oh, there we go.
That's weird.
I think I've only went and checked your Facebook once when I
Mhm.
first knew you're on Facebook because I was
Mhm.
looking for pictures
well,
for
Joe, you don't
something.
creep me out. Either.
Make a first this is for collateral damage. I'm gonna get her back.
Like
I got you on
wanna see
Tumblr,
my
so
high
I'm okay.
school profile pictures. Like, there's not really
Yeah.
much on there.
No,
Back my Kickstarter.
I don't go on Facebook, so yeah.
And Dean helped me with he helped me with that one comic situation.
Comic?
Oh,
Where you
the
did get
one,
your
yeah.
variant cover?
And Dean, it was so funny because the last I saw, the guy was like so hard up for cash that he was like on not on TikTok, on Twitch, and he was doing challenge videos where he was like clipping stuff to his nipples or something. and
No
ripping his
way.
chest
Oh, I
hairs
wish
off.
I know. You
Yeah.
should
I
have
also
told
heard-
me.
He was renting the
Juan?
parking spot beside Juan's.
Yeah.
No, he was not. I don't remember that, but I heard about that rumor, but I felt it, but I didn't see
You
it.
felt it.
Shut
That
up!
guy
It was just an
a
intuition.
dirtbag, though.
Mm.
It's an intuition on people.
Like he straight up
People in the
admitted that
comics
he
community
frauded
can be
people and
really
everything.
dirty. Hey, remember when we did like a Secret Santa? Did you ever get your book?
Yeah.
Listen, I got my
Oh,
books,
well.
but the book had the person's name written on them in Sharpie. and they were from his his classroom library.
No way.
Yeah.
What?
And I
Oh,
was
that.
laughing because I was like, it's no shade, but I feel like I thought the whole spirit of it was like, oh, let's give people something maybe they haven't like checked out before.
That's
And
Yeah.
I
exactly
got
what
the
it was.
Diary of Anne Frank, the comic book,
What
and
Oh.
Watchmen.
a feel good hit.
Yeah. And the way
Merry
I was
Christmas.
screaming, because like I'm like, again, it's no pressure. We didn't have to participate, but
Yeah.
also I was
Well,
laughing because it was like 3 months later,
That's
Oh,
so
God.
shitty.
and it was the Diary of Anne Frank in a comic book.
That makes sense. That's fucking hilarious, though.
That's fucking
Hey,
crazy.
Merry Christmas! I got you this Schindler's List box
Yeah.
set.
Mm.
Wait.
Sophie's Choice, and this wasn't hers.
Oh. Oh, stop. You love Sophie. I mean, you don't love Sophie shows. You
I do. It's one of
like
my
to go into.
yeah. I like to.
Okay, I don't want to say that, but never mind. Okay,
Well,
you
I
go
like
ahead and
to
say you
It's
love
a
it.
watch it at
comfort
nighttime
movie.
on my phone
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
to
that's
get
true.
sleepy. Yeah. So I'm like, what if I had to choose, and then I get to go to sleep and have nightmares?
That's your comfort movie.
Yeah, it's one of my comfort movies.
No.
What is
You guys don't
that?
just think about that sometimes? Like, damn, what if I had to pick between?
No, not that. But there's other
Oh.
messed up comfort movies I have. I'm trying to think about it though. But yeah, you can think about that because I don't have kids. That's why.
Yeah.
But if I
Yeah,
did,
I
I guess
didn't
I
have
would.
it. I didn't ever thought about choosing until I had kids, and now I'm like, ugh, which one would I pick? And it sucks because I have 3 too, so it's like 2 of them go, or are they gonna let me pick 2 and leave 1?
For me, it's easy. It's because it have to be someone else's kid. I'd just pull out a nickel out of my pocket and just flip it.
Why a
That-
nickel? Why not a dime? Wait, do you have
Right,
dimes in Canada?
right. That's what's messed up because I'd be like, hey, listen, security guard, what are they? Soldier, can you just pick for me?
Soldier.
Soldier, can you just
Yeah.
pick for me?
There was a dude in my town, and he owned a hot dog cart, and his dog's name was Sophie. So on his hot dog cart, it said Sophie's Choices.
Oh.
And I was like, dude,
Oh,
what this is?
so-
I don't even
this
understand.
is all puppy dogs.
He didn't get it. He was like, I don't understand what you're trying to tell me. And I'm like, this is raw. If this is a joke. And he's
So-
like, why would this be a joke? This is my dog Sophie.
This is her choices.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So all the hot dogs are made up from the dog's puppies. Mm.
So weird.
I thought you were gonna say dead kid.
Do not like it.
What's that one?
These are
movie
all
with
the
the
ones that
train?
weren't chosen.
Oh, what's that one movie with the train? Snowpiercer. Oh, that's what it reminds me of.
Oh.
Oh, or he let Sophie choose
Snowpiercer was a really good
what
movie.
kids he was.
Man, I never read the comic graphic novel.
There's
so
going to be a
maybe-
show.
Yeah, there's a show.
Yeah.
for it.
Okay. So the French novel, the French graphic novel, which Joe should know. I never read it, but apparently it's good. It got into a movie, and then the movie got into a series, and apparently the series got
Oh,
a
it's
bunch
still
of good
going.
awards. What the fuck? You serious? How
Yeah.
far can they
I
go in a
watched
fucking
them.
train?
Still
but I
going.
don't have
2020
the
to
concentration.
2020 to now. Yeah, 3 seasons.
There's actually
Damn.
4 volumes of the comics. I read the first, like, dude, like the
Damn.
comic is like way more depressing than the movie. I actually like it a lot better. Like I thought the movie was great, except for the fat like guy that couldn't die. Like even after he gets his trachea broken, he gets back up and still fucking comes after the people. I love what's his name? John Bong Hu. Movie.
It's French, right?
Mhm.
It's a French graphic
Well,
novel, right?
The comic originally, but the movie is directed by a Korean guy, and I'm
Yeah.
not sure about the show. Bong
Bong
Joon-ho,
Joon-ho.
that's his name. Yeah. And I highly recommend the comic though, man. Like it's good stuff. But the movie, like the stuff that they were eating, that they were feeding the poor people, was so nasty. It was made out of cockroaches.
Oh yeah.
Bars, man.
Chris Evans' performance, it was good whenever he started bawling. I don't know. Anyways, sorry about that, Steve.
Yeah,
What's
it's-
the drinking?
What's this? What's this?
Guys,
Oh,
I gotta
oh.
bounce. I gotta take my dog out. This was really fun though. Thank you for having me
Oh,
on.
Dean, this was all for you. Okay. Well, I guess
Take
we
it
have to
easy,
go
Dean.
now. Bye,
I'll holler at
Dean.
you later, man. Set something else up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
man,
fun.
this was
Thanks
fun.
for having me.
Johnny wanted to do the most anticipated soon, so maybe we could do that episode.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm in
Yeah,
that
yeah, every other weekend. So
Yeah,
I'm down.
awesome.
Thanks
Cool.
for having me
Punch
on.
it.
Thanks
All
again,
right, man.
guys.
Take it
Bye,
easy.
Dean.
Have a good one.
It's only
You
been
do,
2
man.
hours. Holy shit!
That was
how about
Snowpiercer
that?
we were talking about. Pusher is also really good, man. That's a trilogy of films by Adam Winding Refn, starring
Oh yeah,
Mads
Matt.
Mikkelsen. Yeah,
Yeah.
the
So
Dutch fucking fucked up crime dramas. Great
Yeah,
films.
yeah. So Push is the one with the Fanning girl there.
Oh,
the
yeah,
one
and
with Chris
then
Evans. That movie. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
that's actually one of his better superhero movies, man.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I like it. Yeah.
So
Cool, man.
that was Dean. I kind of hope you guys enjoyed our episode. You guys got anything else you want to holler, or we could talk off air, right?
Phono?
Yeah,
Phono? What's up?
What's-
When's the next Phono and what are you doing?
Bad
Wednesday.
behavior, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
5 Pacific, 8 Eastern, and we're talking why bees are so important to the
Oh.
Earth's oxygen.
Are they still disappearing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
they
bees are
are.
disappearing, but
Mm.
the show is about how you could help keep them.
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
hormones.
Busy bees, right?
Well, and the murder hornets, man, they're killing the regular bees from what I.
So I'm really trying to work on if I can like get a background, like an animated background, and the honey just drips from the top onto people's.
So I like the
Oh,
queen.
boy.
Like, is the queen a selfish queen or is she a given queen?
Oh, it's not a queen at all. It's a king, and the king is an alien. And the king turns into a bee when it gets to Earth because humans are the only ones compatible sexually to
Is this a
sustain.
book?
Yeah, it's a book.
Um,
JP,
oh.
you're.
No, I'm just saying. I'm asking you if this is part of the book. That's
Oh
only
yeah,
okay.
yeah. It's on
Written
Kindle.
by-
It's
Written by-
141 pages.
J.M. something.
Fairy.
GM
Yeah.
Fairy.
The
See, I
same
know.
one that
It's
Get
just
in My Swamp or something like that.
This is
I know.
loosely based, inspired by the Bee movie, which is on Peacock. In case you guys want to refresh.
No, I'm good.
I never seen it.
Well, it's just about a bee who wants to go to college. You know.
Oh, that's nice. Okay,
Just
I like
wants to
those kind of
change the
movies.
Is
world.
that
And
what
it
it's
stars
about?
Jerry Seinfeld. I'm
Yeah.
just a bee.
Oh, really? Okay.
And
Yeah.
so this one is interesting. I'm honestly into it more than Shrek just because of the audacity to have a humanoid alien who is covered in bumblebee colored fur. And his stinger retracts when he's in a human form or alien form. And he's so tall. He's like a foot taller than my boyfriend. That's what she says in the book. And
so
his muscles
tall.
are throbbing. And she tasted his
Veiny
honey.
and pulsing.
Shut up, Miguel. I mean,
tastes before. This is not a spoiler, but before she knows that he's not an actual bee, she like puts his finger. She puts her finger in like the little thing and like tastes his honey, and she's like, I wonder maybe he was like eating from a marijuana flower or something. The way I'm feeling right now, like it's
Hold on, what?
intoxicating. And I said, what
I
the
need-
fuck?
I need to see the bee's body.
So
I
if
know.
it's a king, so like that's an alien. That's the Jerry Seinfeld character. He's going to be like, how did I get to this earth, and how am I going to propagate?
Well, the whole
species?
premise is
What does
he's
it
been
all
chosen
mean?
by his race to go to Earth to see if he can pollinate women because they're the only race that's compatible physically to have reproduce with, but humans are so far behind in technology and in intelligence that they kind of deal with that too. Like he's like, hey, it's not weird. There's aliens, and she's like, well, I've never seen an alien. Like, yeah, because you guys are fucking dumb. And
So where does the honey come from?
His stinger.
His penis.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm seeing the body of the bee. I need to see this. I'm a visual person. I'm sorry.
We're
But-
talking about a porn parody. Juan. Where do you think the honey
Jake's
comes
not
from?
even entertaining the.
I'm seeing the body bee, the abdomen, the thorax, the head, the antenna. I just need to see where it's coming from.
So when he's in human form, he's like a human body, but he has antenna and wings, and he has a retractable stinger. So if he's just standing there not hard, it's like a Ken doll. But if he is aroused, the stinger comes
See,
out.
that's what I needed to know. That's all.
Mhm.
See,
Yeah.
even Cookie noticed
I
it.
don't think you need
So-
to know that.
So the stinger's not on
I
his
did.
bum, then.
See,
Well-
yeah, thank you, Joe.
It's
Wait,
a-
the
it could
stinger's
be-
in front?
They haven't
Yeah.
Things on the
said it yet
front.
because they haven't really
Cookie,
described.
shut up.
Exactly. They haven't had sex yet. I haven't gotten that far.
Okay, okay.
Don't tell me what page. Okay, I don't
I
like
don't
reading that
know.
part.
I don't know. Okay.
Because if the stinger was from behind, then he'd have to learn how to crunk real good.
Dang.
Well, he's
That's
been
some good,
leaking.
you know.
He's been leaking since he got to Earth. If
Oh,
if he's
that's
tasting his honey,
Wasting his
that's.
honey.
I was gonna say that's
That good,
pre-honey.
sweet honey's
That
going to
is.
waste.
Oh no, that's what it was. He was watching her masturbate.
That's pre-honey. That's
Right.
pre-honey.
Always,
He's-
always.
He's got to find his Pooh Bear.
So does he turn into like a human, or does he like just stay like a bee like type?
No,
creature
so
and-
he turns into a bee to go to Earth so he could blend in, so he could
Oh.
find his
Man.
a mate.
They've got to
But
do.
he turns into his alien form, which is humanoid. So he's built like a human, but he has antenna and wings,
Okay.
and he's covered in a black and yellow fur, a fine fur.
Okay,
And he's
so he kind of
muscular.
turns into one of the aliens from Earth Chicks Are Easy. Like,
Mm.
80s version with all the
Yeah.
hair.
Mm.
Yeah, and that's why I like that because she's into that hair.
Yeah, I'm into hairy
I
old
don't know, like
men,
Jeff
so.
Goldblum's kind of like Jerry Seinfeld. I can see him being like a horny
Mm.
bee too. Lady.
If
I'm
they
like,
do like a live action Bad Behavior, it has to unironically be like one of the biggest. Like, who is a young hot action star right now? I don't know.
Timothy
'Cause I don't-
Chalamet.
Oh, or
Oh,
no,
ese
ew.
cabrón.
He has to have like Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Oh God.
Yeah, crazy. Like him.
If you
he's
want the money
crazy.
coming in, yes, you want that. But if you
I
want to
don't
go
wanna-
more experimental, I don't know.
So anyway, so phono. That's going to be the behavior.
Bad
Yeah.
behavior.
The bad behavior.
Aliens will be
Gonna
discussed.
challenge it tomorrow. See how much badness there is.
It's a really quick read. It's free. It's free on Kindle Unlimited if you have that. So
It's a quick read for you because for me it's 150 pages. So
I
we'll
just
see.
like to hear the
A
dirty
giant print,
dialogue
you'll be
read
fine.
in-
yeah, I didn't even have to turn the font up, and usually I turn the font up to like 400.
Yeah. Well, yes, I
Oh,
do
wait,
that too
hold on.
because it's more easier for my eyes because you know.
And look,
it's really more
I
easier
always
for
have
eyes.
WordWise on. You know, the thing that like tells you what the words mean in books.
Yes.
I
Yes.
have
Oh
it on.
shit. Yes.
This thing
Yeah.
is written so elementary that some of the
Oh.
words that are on WordWise are like frayed, and I'm like, what?
What the fuck is phrase?
What does that mean?
What app do you use to
Window. A
read?
window is an opening in a wall.
What app do you use to read?
Oh, me too. Like, oh,
On my
okay.
Kindle.
Kindle.
Oh. I asked Elle too because I keep putting notes on mine. I put notes on like what I'm doing or what I'm
Yeah.
reading, and I asked Elle, I was like, "Do you do that too?" Because I don't want to be
I
the
do.
only dork that does this.
No, and it's so funny because like one of the only other books I have on Kindle that has like a whole bunch of highlights, and I didn't realize that other people could see them, is My Dark
Oh.
Vanessa. And I said, no, I look like a creep. Wait.
Oh, because of the highlights.
Yeah.
You are a creep, though.
No,
Oh, God.
it wasn't.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
It wasn't even the raunchy parts. It was just I just thought a lot of people don't like the book, but I thought it was really well written. My Dark Vanessa, but if you're into that kind
Never
of stuff,
heard of it. Is it got Jerry Seinfeld in it too?
Yeah,
Well,
let me tell you about it.
He could play the teacher. It's just about an inappropriate relationship between a teacher and student, and now that she's an adult, her reflecting on it.
What?
Damn.
Well, so that's what you can expect from phono.
Yeah.
Jerry
Yes.
Seinfeld bee porn.
Highbrow stuff here.
That's right.
What do we got going, Joe? I'm not sure. Do we got any plans for next week?
We don't have anything scheduled, but we'll figure something out.
Yeah.
April's coming. Oh, tomorrow's April Fool's Day, so
So
you
Yeah,
know
well,
anything
believe
that's
anything.
happening tomorrow, just be careful. So it's
Yeah.
April Fool's, you know.
I won't believe anything you tell me, Juan.
What? No, fuck that. I'm actually gonna be doing. No, what am I doing? I'm not doing anything tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm not doing
that's the
anything
joke.
tomorrow.
We know you are.
No, it's not April Fool's Day. We
It's
still have
opposite
nine.
day.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good.
just like that one '90s R&B band.
Yeah, Boys to Men.
There we. No, that's not
Crisscross.
it. That's the one. How dare you, Johnny?
Boys to Men.
I know you're trying to mess me up.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen that? The Dark Side
Immature.
of the 2000s.
Yeah.
The who?
The Dark Side of the 2000s.
Yes, I just started watching that. Yeah.
God darn it! You know what? Never mind then.
Never mind what? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's good.
No, it's just I want to tell y'all something new that y'all haven't known, but knowing y'all both, y'all always on the freaking internet.
That Dick Wolf show on Netflix, The Homicide New York.
The one that's like SVU kind of type of homicide kind of thing. No.
Well, it's like a documentary. It's a docu-series about detectives and their biggest cases in New York.
Oh, okay, yeah, I've seen that.
Oh, I told Cookie about it, but then I forgot about it.
It's on my list.
It was really good. Because I said, this is New York. This is real New York. This is how real New York people talk.
New York City justice system.
Yeah. I got to the scene and they said, "Get out of here!" And I said, "The fuck is you looking at?" I said, "Ooh,
I know New York. No one went to New York. No one was ever mean to me like that. They were so nice to me. Was that because I was Mexican? No, anyways.
Anyway, we'll get off the live stream and we'll continue this conversation off air. So thanks for tuning in, everyone. Have a great weekend, and enjoy your family this weekend.
Yeah. Stay tuned for the Real Housewives of the SVU. Yeah, we'll be calling that later.
What?